Park Chiswick shows, www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can find, and if you want to watch the shows back, page. Okay, well done to everybody who has all, and I almost feel like there's a lot thinking probably getting your tape in your rooms and thinking, well, actually, I want to have. Now, this is everything. Come workstation. We've almost got everything that we've shown up in one. But you've almost got the desk element as well. It's
here, and it's the only lockable station that we've got. Yeah. I've got little people at home. They're not going to get in at your animals. They're not going to get in and start sleeping all over your project.
Do you?
Either. So we spent a lot of money on our craft stash.
Yeah.
A fair amount. Then you've got all the in my craft cupboard.
Oh gosh, I bet.
So when to come and craft to be working, you don't want to chew through cats sitting. No, you want to be able to use it.
Yes, yeah.
Put it as well. Ticks another box in a room.
Yes. Should we open?
Okay.
So, yeah, there we go. You pop these open at the bottom, and you can see that they. And again, I mean, it's been just so cleverly crafted. So much in there in terms of those boxes.
Is that when designing new furniture, we look at what we want to put in it first, and like bring out a new size of box, and that comes back.
Yeah.
And I see, then I start having too much fun, and Kevin's like, well, I'm not.
He's like, you're like, yeah.
You do, yeah.
Well, he's done a great job. So you've got all of that there, and then which very clever suddenly become your legs.
It's just really easy to do. Open, so you've got dexterity. Rests nicely on your table. It's taken on the wheel. Yeah. And you don't get any vibration. So in there, if you wanted to, different sizes, different brands. Yeah. And then it's just a case of pull forward and use. Yeah. And we have put a hole back. This one out. You can see a hole back there. So you could put bar through and attach that to the back. You could leave it in.
Yeah.
Anywhere then either.
That's brilliant.
Safe.
Yes, definitely. Also thought out, to be able to have. I love that you've got these trays as seen because different things want to.
This is it. I mean, when I trays, I tend to go with a tray.
Yes, okay.
My favourite cards these, and then I've got another one that my favourite embossing powders. That.
Yeah.
And then I've got my favourite scissors and pen and glues, and then the stuff I want to get done. My favourite paper.
Yes,
go in boxes with lids.
Kind of manage them. So this is the thick oak. I have the vanilla. About what works. What is your decor? What do you? I know my mum would 100%. That would definitely be her preference. And I think that's where it is, because everybody is probably going to be a different one, because you think of your decor, don't you? So, it's the classic oak, as I say, is most. We are giving you that price. We've matched that launch price for £99. Phone lines at the moment as well. Almost there, Maureen, and Hampshire there as well. £9.80 to take this home. 5-way split. absolutely brilliant, isn't it, really, to be able to actually, you know, entertainment over as well. Welcome. Lovely to see you. I'm just thinking, if you're a first purchase from HobbyMaker, literally means you've got that in the future, but also it's like top quality. It's then going to be like that purchase. It's just absolutely for you to get this. Do you know what? There's a lot of people as well we hear or they message buy anymore. Not until I've used. You can buy more because you
empty box. You've got to fill it.
I mean, it looks lovely like this, but really, so.
This is it, yeah, and it looks on the show. And if some of
yeah, definitely. And a lovely message a little bit of somebody's. If you do have any pictures of how you've created and what you've used from storage, because we'd love to see them and kind of what you've decided. I mean, I'll show this because this is the image that Sue sent us, which is just, isn't it? And managed to really maximise her as well by putting them there. When I found weight runners, I mean, I completely get that, they are just amazing. I put my craft stash out, so they are solid wood, easy to really keep up, with the help of hubby and lots of coffee, of course. Easy to move up, and she said, I just love it to my craft room out there as well. It is just such a fantastic to be able to get these. Now, the stacker sort of ones that we're talking about there, now that's, you can really see the options that you have. Whether you want in one row, everybody's going to kind of, I think, sort of drawn to different ones.
This is it here for each stage.
Yes.
Like, so if you are just out, perhaps the Insto is where you're at.
Yeah.
You know, enough for you. That's all you're going to need. But then, you know, you're at this stage. Maybe you've got to put somewhere. So it
definitely
with space to put, and then once and you've got USBs and chalks, inks, you organise everything.
Yeah.
But equally, keep it all together because they fit nicely
together. Yes,
they
and also you can build up in your craft room. You know, if you're then like Sue, she's obviously exactly what you want. That email that we actually had from Sue, because obviously we're talking about this one in Sue's email, and she does mention about it's around even when, and that ends up the quality, of course, of the wheel is holding the weight because it's heavy. You know,
it's going to be heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got tins of. I mean, the casters take.
Yes,
Again, 2 of.
Yeah.
But
you do.
Say you've got in a home office, you could potentially put it as like a room device.
Really good idea.
So you could on one notice boards, all your craft stuff on the other side.
Good opportunity. Vanilla at the moment, but of course, so it's really up to you what you would like. But this is brand new to us. To know that this one is a bestseller, very popular. But this one is where we've able to bring. So we are down to 790 lines. That is 108. The standard retail that, which is. Do you know the other thing I think as well is, and I've done it myself, like with storage I've bought, times people go, right, actually, I could get something else, right? And it's, let's say, it's a little bit cheaper. It's like, I'm going to save whatever it may be. Never save yourself money. Because I have had that mindset before. I've bought it and then I've probably had to buy it 4 times. Because what it breaks. And that's why that, you know, it is, for a lot of people, it's a big kind of amount to actually kind of put down on those split. What you're actually doing is buying. You're not, you said 15 years, you're still being used.
Because there are other trolleys out there but those designers and manufacturers haven't actually found much, you know, ream of will. Then if you've got one full of punches, or you've got one full of tools, and then you're suddenly wanting to move it, it's not going to do it.
No.
You're going to have things bowing.
Like we said with the backs, where the and everything like that.
It is perhaps a considered purchase. A lot of money on our crafts.
Yeah.
We want it to be able to be used when we come to use it. All curled over and crushed. We want glitters to still be ours and not This is going to allow you to keep ready. Crafting will become easy.
100%.
You know where it's usable. So running around the house trying to find it,
which is the worst thing. Exactly. I mean, like, you can literally see on Sue's image where everything. So when she wants Santangle, it just comes straight. Flowers. She knows that's in the top there. Makes it, like you say, so easy. You also know they're being kept perfectly, kind of in condition as well, which is just perfect. Is the option for the 1/6 storage tower, of course, which every time so popular. It is you've actually designed after and thinking about this. You needed as a crafter. It makes this perfect.
This is it, and I think that's what gives us a little bit of an edge. Because I've got the same sizes, the size boxes that would be useful, and how we could use them, and because you could have all these boxes on a shelf in your room or next to the desk on the floor, but it doesn't matter how you think you have stacked. Every single that you want, so you've got to move it all about. And once they do get, the last thing you want to do is to spend time having rather than.
Whereas with this, you can just think out it comes, and it's absolutely perfect. As well, they are so. These boxes, I do love that you can you can craft outside. Take you maybe or your mum's or something. Take them projects back in when you get home. It's really at the same time as being something for the house.
They are equally nice about them. They do. So if you put them in the back of your car, I could go off to and they're not going to slide
back those up. So the shelves inside, are they adjustable? You took one out and you want to put magazines, for example. Stack that up across
as many shelves as you take the pegs out, and then too, because I mean I spend bits around depending on the season. I have all my Christmas stuff close to hand. August onwards. So I move all the. This allows you to, because your Christmas is in here. Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, it just makes it easier.
Yeah, definitely. And then, like you said, everything that you need is there as well. And you know it's perfectly accessible. But at the same time, if you put your bakery stuff in, good storage in my gas or anything like that. Children's playroom. I don't know about anybody if they can ever keep children. It's impossible. And I think things into again stuff, whether it is their leg, a makeup artist, a nail technician, of that.
Would be perfect. And you could put this in the bathroom. Have your lotions and in the bottom one. Clasps are so easy to use.
They are.
You can use them quite easily. Like that. And coming in, it's not too hard and too much pressure needed to do that. They make it accessible.
It's brilliant. I can understand why this is always a bestseller. It is. I think that's the thing. I think you obviously saw and felt in the market, got the right storage for all your craft. I want.
I mean, we could have gone down the plastic, or there solid wood. But from a crafting point of view, it was not that too easily. Comfortable using it. So Kevin was, let's see what else is out there. Durable.
Yeah, and that's what you that durability. And then, of course, in all as well, those storage trays. An amazing, amazing price today at $260. It's available on that offer as well of £67. Always split pay for you to be able to do this. Super towel where, don't forget, you lift your A4, just slightly bit that down on your, how easily it will fit.
So next to your chair in the lounge. It's upstairs, but down and be social and chat to the rest of the mums. You could have it in here.
Exactly. So extensions just there that we've got as well. So think of your ruler, and then of course longer than an average ruler there as well as you're going up. But I've also got the option to, I was saying, you might want your die cutting machine, something like that, tee it up, or a vase with your flower to you. We are getting limited on the classic oak, but if you do want the and we can see there's a lot of you who currently look, so do ensure that if you want that one out as well. So that one is there and available. What we have is the double. And the double option that we've got here. Height, they're all a slightly space requires.
Exactly, and so you could have your die cut going through your vinyls, cutting out all your desk.
Yeah, it does, 100%.
You've got space to keep your vinyls. You've got space to eyes. And everything. Die cutting station.
At the bottom as well, with like the magnetic sheets in where you get fit them folders in there potentially. You could easily be able to kind of know that you've got huge amounts in one folder.
And
it's true, isn't it? Because you can't access them so easily. You just
this is it. Because if they're in a bag or in a thicker box you can't see through, out of sight, out of mind, think about it.
No.
Whereas when everything's on display, you're like, last summer, it's in this box. Off I'll go and do it. Definitely. Or I bought that kit. That's in here. Suddenly, you haven't got any forgotten kit.
And I suppose if you are somebody who likes to do, like there's a lot of digital example, and if you have got like your USB, set up your computer, and you could quite easily be kind of doing, with all of as well, you could then be storing it, so you wouldn't have time, because you could actually print them out and kind of a lot of opportunities depending on what really.
Yeah, I mean, really nice as well, because sometimes it's like, well, where do take up quite a lot of space on here, and as you say, then it could just and you could have each one in a box.
And again, it would hold the weight very, very easily as well, because of, you know, how well I've made and created. So, fantastic opportunity to be able to get this. It's at 99 to 100, which once again on that full opportunity. So you are £100 today if you want to kind of pay across as well. With you, and they can kind of, if you have, you know, got sort of like anything planned in, like you'd work in terms of the delivery. Everybody as
this
well.
Is it. When this,
yeah, of course,
this comes, unfortunately. So we might have said, okay, it's going to be delivered by the courier next Thursday, but hang on, the kids are ill. You are off and do something. 24 hours, and I can change it. It's not a problem.
Wow, I mean, that's just so good, isn't it? Just with, that is the difference, of course, of having guys actually the email system as well. When we have sort of like, if you can't even get through, can you? I don't know. You don't get any responses. It doesn't end up.
We try and encourage everything. I do not hear the phone.
No, I
phone ring. So if you send emails right away, but usually once I all of them in the evening, as I can. See, dealt with straight away.
That's fantastic. Dorothy, just managing to get your congratulations to you. The birth new Dorothy almost there, and Stella just joining us there as well. So lots with this one. We've been able to bring, particularly in terms of these ones, the 3 options. It's very sort of easy, I think, to be able to look at these as well and then just think which one works for me. You can build on from there. Obviously, like you know, they've kind of started with one, and then they've sort of got my room now. And that's what's brilliant. Had on as well, because these have all got the same depth, obviously different. Them all by obviously the one you've already gone for as well.
This is it, because crafting isn't a static hobby.
No,
you do grow storage to grow with it in the attic, so you've got to take into account. I've got shallower walls at the side. Furniture to allow for that. You don't necessarily want something this big. This isn't quite so. Perhaps have 2 next to each other.
You could, and you got in the 14 boxes, of course, in them as well. Ones. She but she used to be. Crafting was her hobby, and obviously her business got shut down. She couldn't work. She suddenly started at home, 3 children. She hadn't hands, and her partner was still working. Then she started on Etsy, and then one thing was actually completely up the nail. Become so successful with her craft business, but what else that people used to massages and everything has now become her business. So again, that's what happens with life, isn't it? And so it's a hobby. I just want this, you know. I love any money from it. Full business. She's now going to need this and probably others, and she's got all the machines. She's got everything. She's incredibly just from lockdown. And that's what I love about these, is they keep adding on, depending on where you're.
If you do go down the Etsy, space in here for your envelopes, for your postage bits.
Yes.
To keep those safe, to keep
side
as well. Back. So after
it does. You need to kind of switch them to a different place. It's really easy to be able to. Or if you are, and then as well. And I just think once they're full, as that image sent in, of course, from Sue, Because you can see even on hers, you can see the colours. That and
yeah.
Can you imagine people coming myself? And I bet everyone's like, oh, can I have a little look? Can I have a little look?
They do it for the showroom as well.
Yeah.
So I think they want one thing, but by the time pieces I've got and how I use them, because it's at the shows is great, but it's trying to visualize what and what fits in a box. And you can see what I managed to get in a box. Suddenly you've got away with work for them.
Yeah. I think it's so exciting to do. But now, the most limited it's soak, you know, as I say, it's different things. So what people have done is thought, right, and then they've gone, let me look, get the tape measure out. Would this work better? Would the think, yep, okay, I've made my mind up. I'm going to go. Great way to do this. So well done with this. We've got a lot of people who have just asked about. We've got a lot of you who's in your basket thinking about it. Station that you get in essence, isn't it? It's super storage. Amazing. If you've got a lot, you know, you've got the space for it. I think it's a brilliant one.
Here's my paper.
Emporium, isn't it?
It is. It's my only cupboard because it has enabled me the space.
Yeah.
Know where I've got my in one, pipe cleaners. I've got sprays in another. You know, and it's so I'm not spending time looking.
Yeah.
I want to stick. I know exactly where. That's the vellum. It's in here. If I my canvas paper here.
It's so good, isn't it? Like that, you're just lovely and organised, of course. This one is the vanilla, popular. Over half of the stock has now gone. Opportunities in the vanilla. Classic oak, of course, as well. Don't forget that with this one, in 9 of those large stackable boxes that you've got there. And how many?
30 of the small. Really organised. Or perhaps give a column to maybe the children, grandchildren.
Nah, have it all. Do that really.
Quite easily.
Yes, no, so true. It's actually lovely.
Yeah. Know which are their scissors.
Yes, exactly, yeah. And you know, if you've got like a little person, you've ones at the bottom,
all nice bits at the top.
You know that they can't quite reach it. She's almost won on the 3rd of April. She's won. Everything is, it's so hard because, as you can imagine, but she's you literally need this because she'd be able to stand to about there. And then, but you know, I'm thinking about as well. Nola, who I've got at the moment, everything, she would pull the. The great thing with needing to worry about. So when she kind of drops it, it's all of them little extras. It's so. Really.
This is it, and he filled it with your crafty bits. You put sets in here. In the bottom,
exactly.
So they can access the bottom one. It's tidy up. Clasps are so easy. You've got the top 30 goodies.
Yeah, and then everything's tidy, isn't it? Brand new opportunity. 120% saving, which is a huge amount.
It is. So it will fit. You can craft. You can put. Not many of us do when we finish. And with that thing as well, it gives you.
I always think as well, whenever you save something, probably not the way you should think it, but I always think, so I can go and buy that.
But I was thinking,
I think most people are like, they know, because you think, oh, I've got full price was £8.99, so that's
exactly. So that's another set of.
We've got which actually would be amazing, the goodie boxes, and I mean they're jam packed of papers, of books, of dies, of everything. So today you have bought the available on the website. You're going to have all the different. You could actually pop. You've got somewhere to store it all, because there's loads of extra stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I one off P&P today to be ready to go with it.
Exactly.
Oh, it's amazing. I'm just thinking as well, right? Is this all?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. I mean, that makes zero sense, does it? No. Literally, she's buying a sofa on the sofa, because that's what you'd expect, wouldn't you? If you want to kind of have things shipped to you, and instead included. Well done, you've just managed to get that. Does put us to the final on the vanilla. So do you want the vanilla down to the last 4? So there's a bit more, but just 4 chances on the vanilla. It just looks beautiful, and I really think as well that just to kind of bring it, seeing Sue's idea of how that actually works in that craft space. You suddenly want it in your.
Because you can visualise it much easier, can't you?
Yeah.
As well, and the size of it.
Exactly.
And is
100%.
I mean, the video is lovely. It may be too big.
None of us would have of this size, you know, ceiling. Yeah. So thank you. So lovely to be able to. Thanks, Laura. You guys are quite short, so when we first started, obviously we were launching the channel, and they're like, "Come in, you're nice." Do you mind? Do you mind? No, here he comes. Here's Levi. Let's talk about Levi. But you can see the sort of, there you go, tight, isn't it, as well? So it's your tall, small. But yes, when we first kind of did like the steppers and everything, they launched the channel. They're so tall, they're well perfect, and I was like, "This was there. Hey, we can reach this as well." Stella, hello. I think you've just sent in a message as well. They're very sturdy. I have the X full, and I've all again as it's brilliant.
Thank you, Stella. Lovely.
Yeah. Sue, Stella. Oh, let you do it. Or send us a picture anytime. We'd all love to have them. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited for Stella's. Thinking, oh, how much you got?
Stuff she's going to find when she starts.
It's very exciting. Thank you to hear from you. And yeah, it's super opportunity, of course, for you to get people that are kind of buying one of these and getting one of these. And it may that they are buying. It could be that somebody might be lucky enough to have one. It just downstairs, it's more accessible, maybe in the dining room or anything like that. So.
Exactly, and because that's such a small, quite nicely dining room near where you sit, you can have on the go in there.
Definitely.
The smaller one could organise DIY, and it's not going to have a place in the garage.
No, that is it. Yeah.
I mean, last spring. I put seedlings in one of these.
Oh,
so holes in the bottom.
That's a really good idea. Oh, I love that.
And
that's a great idea. You've got if you can leave like wet and stuff in, you could kind of have the water that so it's just absolutely brilliant, right? So yesterday, my little and he's so excited because they've beanstalk.
Oh, bless.
So it's school. He thinks it's going to be a beanstalk with a giant. Like, oh, I'll just have to sell him. I'm just still. It's just going to take a few years. So yeah, super. So we are the limited opportunities. It's a good look with that. Now, this is the most you know it always is popular. We are currently have in terms of the vanilla particularly down to the last few chances. We have showing interest in this. We now have availability, so it's very that of course you do. Price at $269 as well.
Entry point if you're storage as well, and the footprint up in the corner, and you're going to be able to organise all your crafty things in there as well, because it's not much.
No.
A 4 foot, but because it's vertical, you've then got you can organise everything.
Do you know what is that? It's been so thought out for crafting. Really aesthetic thing. I know that I like. It's great to have that work for purpose, which this to look nice, don't you? And I think the even better, really.
Yeah, because when we started our room, although I wanted to keep, I wanted to look like room. I wanted it to look quite nice. Even now, I have still got a craft room.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So that I designed it with that in mind. And the colours along, they go with the traditional decor, contemporary decor, and using the same material throughout. I'm not going to worry about the back or the shelves coming down or solid.
And if we spin it around more time, in case you can see at the back, it is just so good. Of course, you don't want to just have that kind of see as well.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's there as well. It looks really all that you're possibly going to see.
This is it. So bedroom with your craft, and when your guests coming round, maybe on the top.
Yes, really good. All these options that are there for you. Home, of course, today at 6 as well. Oak has gone, and then we are down on the vanilla. So we want the vanilla to jump in on as well. It is an absolutely amazing opportunity. All of they're at launch price points today. They are matching those launch. Obviously, when you've launched, but everything is there at the lowest price that, of course, we've ever done here. Maker as well. Well done to Wiltshire for just jumping. You've just managed just there. Well done to you as well. I'm really excited for people to get these.
Yeah, it's going to make crafting so much easier and protect.
Yeah, and how much you do spend. You know, so often, you know, the die set. I mean, we were talking an earlier show, and we were obviously kit with inserts and tops and so you know, but it's have that, which is an amazing deal. The next one you've got, then the die set. What you're actually putting in there is going to potentially be hundreds and hundreds of pounds. So you want that safe, and particularly the things that aren't consumed, you know, that you are going to keep forever. You want them.
You don't necessarily use the whole pad of paper when you buy it.
Exactly.
You don't use. Come back to it. Let's be fair. In my case, 6 months later, to still be flat.
Yeah.
You don't want them crinkled. You don't want them dog-eared. You want to be able to use.
Exactly. And like I mentioned earlier, you might be Christmas crafting, you know, for many. Put it away, and you're going to wait until you come back. Nothing ever becomes. It comes back around. So you after and things.
And equally, there are crafters, and I found it. We do get onto certain that then become nice to use.
Who says this?
So you might have a box with your special papers. So that, you know, if it's someone really special, they've got papers. Otherwise, every now and then I look at them.
But you're too nice.
Yeah.
I completely. You can get messages in on shows where they say, I'm buying two because I'm buying one to you.
Yeah.
And one to keep. And it's just me all the time, and I completely understand.
And it's the same with material. I always buy probably too much. The other bit, because 9 times where I've bought it from, so
yes. So this one, as I left of the vanilla, we as well. So if you do want to ask to see the double one more time, so please do send in a message if you ever want to sort of see extra any questions on shows. We are interactive. That's the great thing about it. And while obviously questions, then go back to assembly as well. To assemble.
I did design them so I could do it.
Yeah.
I recommend that you do it. Is you floor first,
okay.
Clear space first. You will need to be able to walk around it, and then attach the sides, attach the top.
Okay.
I mean, one person can build any of it on the floor.
Yes.
Casters onto the bottom. It.
Yes.
Just so it. And then all you need to do is put all.
Okay. See, it's easy, isn't it?
Something like this will take you longer to put the pegs in.
To build. Because you know what? Nothing has pre-drilled, which is what takes absolutely. If you're not somebody who is used to kind of doing that, and then they don't kind of keep using it anyway, I think it's such a difference. All you need is literally a Phillips.
So you don't necessarily one either. You can do it with a hand. And to do all mine with a screwdriver. And it just makes it so much easier to just get on and do it. At the NEC last week, who had another piece of our furniture, her dad kept trying to help her.
I can do this.
I can do it. And she said it was the first piece she'd ever built.
You're proud, aren't you?
You filled it with everything.
Yeah. It's just enjoyment, isn't it? That you what you've got in. You know, the fact that tidiness. So the fact that like you said, where your glitters are, or whatever it is you use, your paintbrush. It's just absolutely fantastic. Once again, if you do, it's got that sort of width, but still that in terms of the size and the footprint backwards. That is 359. Available once again every is to make it accessible as possible to be able to get. So we are there at £89 advantage, and it's completely free, which is what split payments. P&P, it's all included. Just had a question sent in as well. Hello. Let's see if we can help you as well. Very in the store, a lot of A3 and 12 boxes that will be large enough. We spoke about this.
We've got 12 by 12 storage in the Wooler King. If you want 12 by 12 and A4, there is something on our website, and we'll be here soon.
Oh, okay.
At the moment, none of these will.
If people want to go to your website, you
on there,
So if you want the image of this, so this, we can pop this. This is the workstation, and that has. If you want in a full workstation, website, because there are.
Oh yeah.
You know, So it's worth doing that. So yes, so we've got this is where as you have a look That's where it's these ones, wasn't it? 12 by 12.
So you've got 12 by 12 there, but that's not to say you can these boxes, because you haven't got the centre divide that you have the double. That is so you could put your on the sheet. It wouldn't be in a box, but that would be
Like and everything then could kind of in there, couldn't they?
They could, yeah.
So this one would 12s. It also opens. I feel like you're better at the locking. I'd be left-handed, but I'm so wrong. So yes, and you can see so much space. Once again, I mean, if you didn't want to put 12 by 12s there, couldn't you?
You could, yeah. I mean, you could customise it. You can put some.
Yeah.
Equally, you could have it on the top
here.
You could, yes. Because it's still accessible.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
It's not too out of people's reach.
Yeah, and I suppose actually with those systems that we've sort of seen, looking at there as well, the single one with the A, because they've got the bigger top, you could put your on the tops, couldn't you? The way if you kind of wanted to think about where you're putting your on the top. It's a lot of really nice boxes anyway.
They do.
So there's always that option as well, which is so yes, so you can see on the top, really personalise it, and it comes with all of those individual boxes. You've got your chair under anything, of course, use the desk, and you've all of that additional boxes, about 20, I think, with this one as well. Classic oak available in the vanilla, on, which is always it is. Yeah. And do you find so if you future like extra things?
It'll be so that if you 4 years ago in oak that you get today,
like that, yeah.
And the same with the vanilla. And if you buy one, it'll be the same colour in 2 years' time. Yeah.
Like we said, your craft stash grows. What you do, sometimes houses change, things like that. It's quite nice to actually know that you could match up if you what you're buying as well. £99 to be able to get this. So we are, if you want to get this, of course, split payment, which is completely interesting. Of course, great to, you know, as a desk, as a workspace that you've got there, a little chair under it. So it's great to have it compact within that one way.
The good thing about this one as well, it can quite easily sit at the desk as well, because there's plenty of space between the two, and you can still is within.
Yeah. Kind of across from it as got the chair, just Jim that in there. He's always on top. Amazing opportunity. Price point as well. I did 2 hours of knitting
really fast.
Just doesn't it? Now, if you have any additional, you have got the last 10 of the show to be able to pass them on, of course. All of this, everything we showed you today, with you in mind. Crafter, she says, a messy crafter initially. It anymore, so you've managed to come up with these amazing concepts, and we all know comes up with things. It just is because you know what you need. So
this is it. I mean, I'm not the only one who's got the glitters, and the two like to be stored quite close.
Definitely.
So to be able to in here means you're going to use it.
So an amazing opportunity there at £80 a month if you would like. Okay, just going to pop back across to what brand new today. The availability. So opportunities to be able to get it now. Can of course there are the 3 opportunities when we kind of pop this. Does that even just look
it's
like
nice,
that?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you could get quite sort of excited. all your craft.
I know. I'm like about the future. I know everything that you've got in this. So this is the brand new one, which is the one there in the centre that we've got. Incredibly limited on the vanilla opportunity for us to be able to get one now as well. If we just recap in it in terms of the box.
Total.
Fabulous. Yeah.
So that gives you much scope to organise, separate everything. 30 of the. If you're trying to think, well, how shallow is shallow? A ream of paper that you could get. How much you could get.
Okay.
And then you've got 9 of the deeper ones. Because of that DVD.
Yes. Yeah. Brilliant.
That one is. So you can be organised. You could go by brand. You could go by season. And it is my craft paper.
Okay.
So everything in there. You've got your pipe. You've got stamps. There's die. What I've got in mine actually. It's easily accessible, because it's clear.
Exactly.
You're not rummaging through everything.
No.
You know exactly, and you can label it.
It's safe, of course, to be able to just pull out. Are going to suddenly drop or anything? So you access exactly. And a bit earlier, if you want to, you can these out and you can put your magazines or. If you want to take a couple of the shelves off, like you said, use it for different things. So it's really how you want to do this. About it, because every crafter's different with what they do. Should we just have Sue sent us this amazing image. Perfectly, this works, and the fact that if you buy 2 of these, then you next to each other as well can just take up that. I mean, look how much she has actually fitted into that.
Boxes, they don't all look completely full in there as well. All lovely and labelled. If you fancy doing a bit of time, there it is. Stuff on top too.
Yes, and she's made that look really love, and then she's kind of got the image there, everything about. Thank you so much, and obviously she said how great the quality. Well, to kind of build up her craft room. So this is what you maybe you take in the view of maybe in the perfectly match as well. Down to £719.99. You've got £180. 20% saving for that launch price for you to be. So massive well done on this. People have said they missed out on different items. I think it was this one talking about that they've missed out. So it is where when we are thinking about this, please don't, because that's not what we want you to do. We want you to get them while you can, to really, of course, take the opportunity. Less than half the stock is available, so massive well. Now, this one, we will just do a quick read as well. Popular for you to be able to, of course. It is on that fantastic down to the final. As you can see, it's got the on the vanilla because of how limited it is. We're down to the last 3 chances to get this if you. It is an amazing opportunity. Take advantage whilst you can. Why a lot of people like this is because A4 on the floor, that's all you need in terms of the footprint.
You haven't got any room for any more space behind the door. There's that next to your chair, or even next to you. It's so easy to move to where you're working and have favourite cards.
Exactly.
Your go-to are in here. Up space on your desk.
Exactly. So, brilliant opportunity. Bestseller, and has proved to be such a good today. So we are at that fabulous that price on Thank you so much. It's been so nice. I think the space and the time is really important because there's a lot to see. There's a lot of stuff, isn't there? Thank you to everybody. Absolutely super. I'll see you soon. We know you've given a little as well to. It's going to be really exciting as well for the new. I just want to let you know what is okay as well, because we, of course, the Goodie boxes with Hunky Dory this morning. Well, not this morning. It's 1 o'clock, and sold so many. There is thousands available today. They are is back with Hayley. Okay, you can buy a box, £30 of goodies. Think. Is what I'm thinking. £120, which means you're £1 saving. Every box will have a minimum of in, but you're only paying for. You now want the things to put into it. It is available on the web, and you'll get and demos as well. Everything you buy today. Oh, also, so even better, it's jam. You are going to be able to everything that we have been bringing. Right, have a lovely see you on Sunday 5 o'clock, so I'll look for that. And Anne-Marie will be back, so we'll go and have a look at them. Did you miss Stacey Park's Sizzix shows? Then go to www.HobbyMaker, where you can find all her products, and pop over to our YouTube page.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Why not treat them to the new gift card from HobbyMaker at hobbymaker.com. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards to the right place. Decide between posting the card or via email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So it's got everything. Why not treat yourself or make a gift card? HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. Via our website, www.hobbymaker.co.uk. You can watch our live show. We also have a huge amount of products on our website. Essentials to paper, tools, machines, and you can download and shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, UK-based call centre 24. 001 33. Made easy, HobbyMaker. Not only is HobbyMaker available live from one Sky 670, Freeview and the HobbyMaker app, Virgin subscribers can watch on channel 754, which means there are more to watch your way with HobbyMaker.
HobbyMaker, we only charge 1p throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket. You'll only be charged once. Once first time and want to order again, you simply click it and click combine order. Made easy at HobbyMaker.
HobbyMaker available Sky 670, Freeview Channel 73, YouTube, and the HobbyMaker app. Virgin subscribe Channel 754, which means there are more with HobbyMaker.
I thought all about it. Well, it's like, what colour shall I go for? And then I kind of turned. I was inspired. How are you doing? I'm good. Very good. You had an amazing show earlier.
It was. That people have been waiting for these.
Absolutely. For us here at HobbyMaker. And if you've not experienced but my goodness, you need to get involved.
You've been imported.
These a couple of times a year.
We do, yeah. So our everyday contents.
Ah.
So use all throughout the year except Christmas.
Yeah.
No. Oh my goodness, don't even get me started. We're not ready for it, but yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
And then in November we bring ones, which are just Christmas.
Right.
So no festive goodies in here at all.
Phew. Brilliant. So tell me about what we've got.
Yeah, so you can buy one goodie box. One, by the way, you are not going to get a box of air. This one. So you can get one goodie box. Okay. Box has got a minimum of 80.
Ooh.
Every single one.
Now,
absolutely not. We goodie box early. Contents.
Okay.
There are sections in there. I know design paper or stamps, for example. I know which ones. So the kind of overall content in each individual goodie.
Things be like current products.
Some of the clock show, and there were stickables.
Oh yes.
The pattern papers. Last month.
I've not been. Wow.
So I know that here that are so recent. I think maybe 6-8 months.
Wow. Right.
Yeah.
So we've got options. We can go for an ind, or we can go for a set of.
Yes. So the set of 4 is we will get 4 completely different boxes.
Right.
If you add more to, we can't guarantee that they'll all be different.
Okay.
Because we have lots. It's like actual warehouse right now. They are everywhere. Different kind of different stocks.
Got you.
So we can 4 that are completely. You might get some double ups.
And one thing I did your set of 4, which to be fair, you have got your split pay with the. You've got a 4-way split. Which be paying what you would.
All of them home.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's amazing.
If you've been placing your orders for these and come back again, and you can see this your doorstep full of creative goodness. And the beauty of these, you're going to have loads and loads of fun with these. But look at that price. Is that right?
Well, Noxie's.
Oh, I see. Right.
That's it's not our price. That's not our price. Just one box with 80.
Okay.
Pay just 30.
Wow.
Price.
My goodness. Brilliant value for money.
You should be paying £320 if you're paying the full £80. But you're going to pay 120 and get 200.
And this is current stuff. Things that so you're not looking at Christmas, so you know that you have deals within these. We are going to be opening some getting involved already. And if you then you would definitely need to be placing your order. Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, stock-wise,
we've got 3 more shows scheduled on day.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I like how everyone's laughing in.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
All right, then.
I don't know what the situation will be by then, because the quantity that we've sold, we were meant to sell at point.
Yeah.
So make sure you get yours as soon as you possibly can. Now, of course, you can have one post and packing, although all of these...
£3.95 postage for 4 of like, they're just so heavy. Jam-packed.
Absolutely. Details on your screen there if you are wanting to shop for... Can't see the point of that, because if you are shopping for those, you're putting... And today, because of your split pay, you become what you'd expect to pay for one. So it makes almost like a subscription box then, doesn't it?
And you could maybe just open one now, and then open one maybe
That's a good point,
then do another one kind of September time. Kind of treat yourself.
Or on those days when you need a little bit of a...
Definitely.
Mind you, this is the queen of no willpower.
I'm suggesting this. I'd be opening 4
inside. But yeah, if you have got that will into gifts, would we want to give them away? I might be tempted to open them, take out the I want,
yeah. Or if you're getting 4, we said this earlier, you can pull out bits that you know your friend would like.
Yeah.
You know, some of those bits together.
Yeah. Like getting involved, as many of you are doing so. We're going for multiples of these, and we've got brand new just joining a brand new crafter to us here. I know we've got lots of people tuning in who are watching via media, so it's good to have your company. And did you say we got messages? Oh, Susan, it'll be amazing. Who decides what goes in the boxes now?
Is the picking team.
Oh, really?
Yes. There's products. I think it probably with Big Boss makes the decisions on the content. Just pick a topper collection or a little. So they're completely random.
Christmas out.
Yeah.
I'd love that job to kind of. It's just as the joy on their face, the contents that are in. But they've got loads of space. Those guys are put money and some really good products in there. In fact,
should we have a look?
Get herself ready. So if you fancy getting involved, all the information on your screen. So if you're wanting to go for your more, of course, if you want to take advantage of split pay, you can use those or not, but it is worth considering. But what a discount code, you'll need to go for your purchase all in one, work with your split pay. So that is the key thing. You're saving on that price again, 120 boxes. Now, before we go and have a chat with Anne-Marie O'Donnell, lovely part of the country. Good afternoon. I'm really not supposed to be buying anything else today. My enormous deal is just too good to be missed. I mean, Anne-Marie, ahead there it is.
Yep.
That's why so many people have been going for them.
A year as well.
Oh, quite. She can justify it.
Definitely. These are our boxes for the rest of the evening.
Oh, let's go left.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, that was heavy, that one. That was really heavy. So we're going to open this craft knife. We can absolutely box, Alex. So previously we brought you a purple one, but this is the first time we've got the floral design. Cute, isn't it?
Nice to store your A4 papers in.
Definitely. Yes.
Ooh,
okay. So every single parcel is going to come with a discount code
as
that
well.
You can use 18th of April. So you've got a whole month to use. And you can use that discount code as many
Hunky Dory website
as well. Yeah.
Ooh.
As many times as you like. That we're bringing you.
Cherry on top of the cake.
Isn't it? That's why we always and 10% craftable. Extra. Okay. So in here, little stamp set. So it's you got the little light bulb. You got the little face for the light bulb. cute. We have got some foam pads, our essentials.
To be essentials.
All sorts. We have got the most set. This is a Moonstone combo die. I can see the metal. And then stamp sets can really personalise your message for your kind family wishes, you know, absolutely all in die set.
That you're probably looking at around £15.
Yeah. Just with that die.
Oh my goodness.
Duo design paper pad. This is gilded ink.
I had these on a
This is something that is so popular. It isn't going to get discontinued. It's not all gone in the goodie box. So
wow.
This is actually they're $11.99 item for design
So
paper
I remember
pad.
that one.
Yeah, the gold and the glitter. Yeah. Incredible. So that is $11.99. So we're all pretty close to our £30
especially if you
there.
consider your 10% discount that you're going to be saving to the £30.
That's a deluxe craft pad. Yeah, £14.99 here. This has got the pansies in. It's got foil. It's got your printed card and your toppers as well.
The paper pad and the Moonstone, those that much £30. They're things that I would pay full price for because they're so useful.
Definitely. So let's put those to one side because that's what we paid for, and then at the end I'll show you everything you're getting for free. Because everything is free. Yeah. And all of these items you can find on the Deluxe Craft Pad on the website.
Don't do that, please. Do not do that.
Wait and see what you get in your boxes. In this one, so this one is one of our top favourites. One with the topper, it's the Swan Lake one. It's beautiful, isn't it? So going to get this Art Deco design here as well. And we're going to get another topper favourite. This one is Women's Club. And ahead to Father's Day as well. Then we've got a topper, blooming lovely topper set. You're folding. You've got your in the middle. You also have a print.
That's like a card kit.
That's a now there is a little in goodie boxes that you get are going to really product that's in here.
Ooh. What clues have we got?
Is our sports.
Oh, the area, isn't it?
Okay. Our sports large like this. Now this on its own, pretty sure is now.
Well, no wonder that box is heavy when you pick.
If you check the latest done, I can't. It might be $34.99 or it's $29.99. Either way, that is your box paid for.
And
$34.99.
Yeah, $34.99.
So that means. So let's say we paid for. That means that.
In fact, you've paid for that and you saved a £5.
Save £5. We've got these. We've got the die. We've got 3 favourites. We've got our foam pad, and we have that incredible duo.
Not used.
And we have. It's madness, isn't it? That's one box. And this box like this at 1 o'clock either.
Did you know?
So this is a completely different box.
Clock do you remember?
Collections, we had our Moonlight Fairy. I think it was September.
Pretty.
Had a little book.
Oh,
yeah, because we were saying there was 120 pages in there. So let's imagine you make that little book, you sell them all for all 4 of your boxes, and you've not touched any. And you've not touched anything else.
It's phenomenal. It's no wonder they're proving so popular. And get yourself ready and you
I think, should we do a demo with sports and hobbies?
Oh, shall we?
Should we do that?
Now, don't forget checking your basket out. We haven't got infinite number. We have got a certain. So many of them have sold already. We've got for Thursday's show. I don't know how far, to be fair. And of course, if you did shop for some earlier, twice a year I get this opportunity. It's not limited to one per customer. I know that they're going to be each different next way to go. And of course, you've got your split. So, Anne-Marie, what are you going to make?
Okay. Skateboarder.
Okay.
But I just want to tell you exactly what you're going to get in here. So you are going to get 84 decollage cards of your printed cardstock. Adorable, scoreable.
And these are the kind of cards that you'd be charging way more than £1 for it.
Especially once you've got this decoupage on here. Then you so 12 different designs too of accent foiled, all die cut, all ready to go. And then you're going to get all the so these are like the base toppers that you 24 of those as well. So you
I'd be tempted to use those as cards in the night and then the deck.
And we do something that we really design of the decollage is card that you can use your layers on. You have to just use it on the topper. It's the same size, so we can even more cards with it if you want to. Get that skateboard guy out of there as well. That's really cool. And the first thing I want to do, I'm just going to put foam pads on the back. Not use as many as I normally. A little bit more time at home.
This
and
is
make
a good
sure.
tip. Yeah, I like it.
I always do this.
New to Hunky Dory, you've not used some of their essentials. The perfect opportunity for you to try them out. So yeah, it's almost like a little trial box.
Okay, let's just get another couple. So just using our strips there so that we can just pop those on them down.
You must get some amazing feedback from your boxes.
Everybody out. They really do.
I know Aaron's watching. Thank you for joining us. And she said, hi guys. All my Deca large sets, I them out exactly there.
You can.
And it's not hard to do that, is it, Amanda? It's got so many big pieces.
Definitely.
Amanda?
Yep. A layer down here, and then we can start putting. I think that's all of them. Oh. There we go. Okay, and then let's get to our cardstock now. So what I'm thinking is we can do fussy cutting. And I'm going to use both. But I, should I?
Oh, choices.
Ignore me. Cut into this.
Oh, okay.
Our trimmer out, and I'm going to trim to 5.5, and I'm going to trim it to 8 so that we can kind of a larger kind of card.
Okay.
Almost like it's just a
nice.
And then I'm also going to, it's really nice, I'm going to trim well. Okay. Trimmer out the way for now. Our skater, and cut along this edge and up here the skateboard.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm not going to cut two because we can use our layers to put that in.
Yeah.
We really need the skateboard, to be honest. But we're committed now.
Okay. We're riding it out, aren't we?
There we go. And then just bring it here. a bit wonky. Let's just get that out of there.
Okay, right, yeah.
It's a little bit... Okay, there we go. So on top of here.
Okay, right.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to layer up this to another card where you can layer up your top.
You kind of make
essentially, yeah. I'm going to complete this one. Just going to show you. So onto there.
Okay.
Our second layer is. So you might find out number 3 and out, but that's our.
Right.
Here's this one.
Okay.
Here's this one, so that's going to come back over this side. This one, go back over.
What's this idea?
So just alternating like this is going to give you the same dimension. It just means we can split it over.
Neither of these is like you.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, that's the word.
We'll split those speakers up. Let's get to our skate first layer, which is this one. So obviously, because there is no skater over there right now. So we need to put him there. One can go back over.
Okay.
Like
a little bit's left over as well with it.
You could do. It's probably start even further if you. You could take that kind of image.
Yeah.
You could take. You could take out one of the skateboards and actually create an image. It's so.
Fundraising for charity, looking at cards to sell. You're going to. It's one of the most affordable ways, I think, for.
It really is. So we'll pop that over here. And then forward in. So we'll get the first solid layer on here again, just because it has dimensional. I've missed his arm. Let's put that on.
To play around, stick them down.
Really play around with it and get. Let's put that one there, and then this back to the other design, and this far up over here. So you can that dimension super on here as well. Sentiment on here and 2 pieces as well. So I'm going to pop this one the card that we can make to get this all stuck down now. Wonderful. So which we have actually cut out our cardstock as well, so it's still going to get that height of a decoupage, if you will.
Yeah.
But we've created it ourselves. So let's get down divorce. That's just going to go that bottom. And if you wanted to, you could make it. You can play around with where all these bits.
That's a good point. I mean, you might just like the scenery on its own, and you a different style of card.
Definitely. So you can see how quick this comes together. Once you've got those foam pads, it's super easy to just. And I love that every single layer has got that. Yes, so if we want to miss a layer out, it doesn't matter. You see detail, it's still going to look incredible. Let's
gorgeous.
Put him on there.
In the different parts of the country, they're literally going all over the country.
You know, as if you live in America, this is the only place we are not shipping to America.
That we ship to America.
Yeah, but we're sending our goodie boxes out to America. So if you live, this is the only place you can get them.
What's the? It's $99 for 4 of these boxes. Somebody hasn't done the maths, have they?
It's
that is phenomenal.
Nothing to do with us. We just make
Yeah, we just make pretty things. We just
Yeah.
That's all.
You know.
Now, if you are watching from America, I'm sure you'll know how to do this, but you can actually change the little flag at the top of the flag, and then that will allow you to see all the prices that are in dollars. Over $160, and then when you add that shipping guide to your order, if you're already ordered, then you're not. That is amazing, and
Goodness.
that is amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of scorable out of my stash just to do a little bit of my layering.
Okay.
As well. So I'm going to cut this down.
Can't remember what
5 3/4. That's
5
gone
3/4.
to. Just like losing my mind. So this 5 3/4. And I'm going to get a. But rather than a whole kind of panel, I'm just going to cut 2 little strips. So just to save on our fancy card.
They could be just little.
They could.
Absolutely.
Let's start getting this together. So the blue is going to go directly to here.
Okay.
So just use because it's nice and quick. And let's get that onto here.
That's what Anne-Marie's used for the show as well. So you can shop for that's coming up. All of the different products will be there. And I know we have got the 2 different styles of tape pens. Goodie brings trimmers and everything. They're all on the section if they're not attached to the show today.
Yeah. I'm just going to grab that. It's gorgeous. I would say that it's blue.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tuck these little edges behind of the mat and the layering, but with cardstock. This.
It's a good tip as well, isn't it? I like that.
Well, you just don't want to use. I with me, so I'm being frugal with it.
It's almost like crafting on a desert.
He's just doing a trick. That's why he's upside down.
We're a bit concerned.
Don't panic. I'm
That's
just
a cool.
put this little border on. It's got a little bit squiff. There we go. It's off, and then this card. Do either side as well. There we go. That's our skater boy done.
I love that. And do you know what? Of caution and charging a couple of pounds 14 card.
We still have this topper decoupage up as well. We've not even used the.
I love it. And all using the goodies with a few extra little cash, but the main box. So if you have just we are so busy now. Twice a year, Hunky Dory bring us these fabulous boxes around kind of time towards Christmas, and they are usually here, and then time, but nothing to do with Christmas in these, which is why they're floral and very lots of gorgeous content in there. Some of which we've seen really released. So current products and a lot and find. Now we did open a box minutes ago. I'm sure I'll in a moment.
Absolutely.
And one of the items that she had got in there, we went having a little website. It's that gorgeous design pad, $99. So it's like you're saving a favour and getting that for the cost of your box. But there were dies in there, dies and stamps, and ones they're normally $14.99. Some amazing. Oh, I forgot what else.
There was the inserts.
There was a foiled effect duotones as well. Again, probably in the region of $9 for those. So yeah, it soon racks up, doesn't it? We know that when we place our orders. We'll usually for you to get a fabulous range of box now. One box by themselves. So yeah, you can do. But what doing are taking advantage of the bumper bundle that we've got. So the bumper bundle means you get 4 boxes. Now you've got split pay on this, 4 payments, so that means you'll get 4 boxes sent to you, but you'll get payments of £30 they come in. So today would be the first one, along with your post already shipped. Nothing's been shipped yet. We'll get organised tomorrow. But what'll happen is you'll have your 2nd, 3rd and 4th payment. So myself, if you've got the box for a month, I have no willpower to do this. But you could be thinking, next time I pay, I can open my next box.
Yeah, that could be the...
In fact, maybe, yeah. But I'd be wanting to have a little
get someone
peek.
to hide them, maybe.
You couldn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Watching from Philadelphia.
Oh,
Good afternoon, morning. Or is it good morning? It'll be morning, won't it? So Mo, because we're friends, aren't we? Just order the goodie box with a shark. Good choice. From the US star. Oh, it's good to have you with us. Oh, I love that. Those are
Yeah.
brilliant. And taking boxes.
Yeah.
Don't blame you at all.
Yeah.
Michelle, as well, you in New Hampshire. Oh dear, I don't help you with this. Goodie boxes were my first hobby. You know what? We've seen lots of new people shopping with
We
these.
had that I've just made my first ever hobby purchase.
And I think that's fabulous. I've seen, I know many of you will watch from the sideline. Sometimes it's not necessarily takes a bit of courage, but sometimes it's not the right time. But then when you actually decide, right, today,
We did say it's a slippery slope. Sure, Michelle can agree.
There'll be a lot more as well. This one as well. Treated myself as a late birthday present. It was a happy birthday. First ever purchase from HobbyMaker. Oh my goodness, you are a treat.
Love it.
Cannot get these. Oh, your face when you...
Do you know what we were saying? Do you know how like cream? How do you eat your? How do you open yours? Like open your box. Do you like sneak in it? Do you throw everything out?
I'm like that.
You're not looking like just put your hand in and have a look. What it is?
On social media, and you fancy doing an unboxing? Film yourself and tag Hunky Dory. I like that idea. Now I'm going to leave. You can shop for your £4 using the deal. 120 unique boxes, no kind of double guaranteed. Guaranteed is a key thing, so take advantage of your can as well. Another one.
All right.
You decide.
Right.
Right. Alex is shouting.
Very heavy.
I think you're balanced on the screen.
I know, it's very neat. It's balanced.
Go.
Let's have a look. Okay, so we have got
Perfect.
obviously. Oh, this.
What you got? What? Oh, I love it.
These are actually in the last month.
Wow.
We launched these. We've got 100 in there.
I love those. To dry as well as
Me
kind
too.
of.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're ideal, aren't they? So you've got a 6 metre reel of high-tack tape. We've got pocket pads.
I love these.
Again, something that we stock. They're reprinted all.
You've done the pocket.
They're amazing,
I love
aren't
them.
they? We've got another pad. I'm going to have to open it because this one is gorgeous.
The thing is as well, that is obviously, you could gift that to someone.
Look how beautiful this is.
Oh,
You've got your polka dots on one side and then you've got those lovely
classic style.
2 of these in my life. I need to use all because they're so...
Order exactly the same on the website.
You could. Collage, whale of a time decollage. Very similar to what we've just done. You can layers, base layer topper, your coordinator as well.
That'd be perfect.
Oh, really? A lot of people do. It's such a lovely theme to be able to cover, isn't it? We've got one of our top of, so again, we've got one of our top of free with those beautiful horns. We've got a regular set, the fuchsias. You've got your foil card stock in there as well. So we have got our spring sense good card blanks.
Spring there.
Yes. I launched this. I'm sure.
Look, because it's current. Spring there.
I'm sure this was in February. Got the 6x6 and A5 card blanks. 24 cards.
Wow.
All three. Beautiful spring palette as well. So you've got the pink, ivory, and the green.
Look at that coordinate.
You're going to get sensation. I would have to have a look, but you've got 20 cut topper sheets
so across those 24 cards.
Oh, that's if you use those all as they cut. All your A5s in half.
That's a good point.
You've doubled that to 20. That's 36 card blanks. And how much?
So the one in $19.99. Did you say $24.99 for that? So that is over. See,
like 40. Was that 40?
£24.99 for the one, and the other for that, wouldn't you? If there was a deal going on that, and that madness.
Wow. And there's some diamond sparkle shimmer as well.
We still haven't got to the
sheets of our beautiful rose pink diamond sparkle shimmer. I mean,
we put that box. I wish we'd got names. We'd put these boxes. Very stylish.
It's wonderful, isn't it? Look.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Go.
There's loads in there. And some of the most popular items that we see from Hungary, those duo designs, we sell out time with those. Absolutely beautiful. The just thing is, you kind of got the two different tones in there. So yeah, kind of thing you might be getting in your box. Definitely get the boxes out, but you are going to get a brilliant selection of products. Both of those boxes, two of those, way exceeds the cost of that £30 that you've invested to start with. Everything else is a bonus. Current items, we were looking at spring elements, we were looking at themes in there, your red liner tape, your foam pads. As many of you have been today, you're going to, many of us buy over and over. You won't have pretty much had to pay for those. There are little bits of freebies in there. I love it. You're going to have loads of fun, and you're going to be able to create. Now, with regards to these, they're £30 if you want one in the box. Shopping for £4 because you've got the fabulous deal on your screen there of 120, but you've got, which means today you would only be paying 30, but you will get all 4 of those. You have the willpower to hold back on those other boxes. Actually, just open them all up and fill empty space story products the moment they arrive with my.
Yeah.
Now, talking. Are you creating again?
Absolutely, yeah. I go with
okay
for this one. So this is a set. So you're going to get the fold and die cut topper. You get this beautiful accent. It's just got the foil detail in this corner. So the way that we kind of work these, so you can make a
okay,
and we kind of do that because we make A5 card blanks, but we know we don't do
on the back.
Exactly.
Why would
chop
you do
into
that?
These.
Yeah.
Go off the number of toppers that I've got instead.
Okay.
4 cards easily with this.
Perfect.
Plus there, which I could just finish off with a sentiment, make a nice little card.
Yeah.
And I've got that floral detail there, which I can do the same thing.
Perfect.
So you could be looking at like 6 cards with some bits and pieces, easily making more than 4. This beautiful paper. Because
I
look
love
at from my perfect, aren't they? then use one of our card blanks out here.
When you open the carrier bag and you've got all the ingredients.
My favourite thing ever. I love it. I think it might be she's like, I can't believe you can just do this. It's the have to do any prep.
How well the boxes are put together, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Everything works well together.
Definitely. Okay, so we've got a 6x6 to start with. See, that can be turned into anything as well. There's nothing turning this into a different style card.
Folds in there, or your special cut line.
You've got a couple of on there, it just completely mixes it up. So if we just in half, so the front panel in, that's instantly in either stencil,
perfect,
or it fold back. Let me do it the right way so the pink's on there.
Oh yes,
is completely changing that
brilliant.
up.
Love it.
We're gonna go with an easel, and I'm actually gonna flip it around so the pink's on the side.
Okay.
Okay, so let me. This is my scoreboard.
To try the adorable scoreable as again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not shopped for previously.
Especially if you're relatively new and you've heard us talking about it, you're thinking, good.
Yeah.
You know, you have a try, don't you?
You might not want to buy a whole pack of it, just it out.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just under 6 there. Just under there. So that is going to create that lovely pattern inside
so
here,
already.
Isn't it? Is this to cover up the rest of my cardstock? Cut this to and 6, and then another one 6x3. That cardstock as well. So it just make look a little bit more pretty. And then look at our toppers that we have as well. I know. I'm going to go with, grab my scissors. Everything is die cut. I just pips. It's personal. So we have a little where they've been attached to the sheet, and unfortunately I'm a perfectionist.
Oh, is that good?
I will think about that on the way home. that will, you wake up in the middle, you've forgotten something. What wakes me? So we gotta snip them. Thank you. So go with that top sentiment. Sorry, it's going to, and then this here, this middle topper out, because it really has just amazing. So if we just grab, and these inner frames are perfect unfoiled products. So I'll show you with this Duo Design page. These, if I'm not going to use them, because that create a topper. Foiled, you're just creating your own little toppers, and you know, anywhere on that page.
Brilliant tip.
They're like the super ones. Sticking this together, so we'll go with these polka dots in the back here, because we can use the strips, the edges of.
Don't forget, when you're shopping for your boxes, if pieces that Amory's using, you can get at the same time as well. So if you want your foam strips that Amory's using, website, if you go Dell, have got things attached to the shows as different bits and pieces. So there you go, just gives you an idea. This particular has the actual strips that we're talking about at the moment. Find them if you go.
I'll get those stocked up 7 o'clock.
I don't know, down to stock.
I was going to say, if we are, I'll get them stocked.
You know, she can make things happen.
Okay.
He's having a...
So we've just got paper behind there as well to kind of really make that pop.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm making a mess over here now. Luckily we get more than, which is nice, because I don't know about you, double-sided paper pad.
Of deciding, yeah.
Isn't it?
But you know what? You create inspiration from this one card and use the other element of the copper sheet, couldn't you?
Definitely. How
Sell those.
You can even make a little box for them to.
Yeah.
Okay. So now install. Oh, the end. I knew it was.
Oh.
I have a refill ready. There we go. So let's pop that here. It's going in with a few threads just on to the bottom edge. So that can just sit into there. To pop on our. Do I have some of the thicker strip? No.
I'm looking around, but I've got nothing here to get to
No,
pass
you're all right,
to.
don't worry. I've got plenty of foam packs being fussy. Got loads of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So, screaming lovely birthday on there. Let's have a look if they pop on here. What about blossom?
Oh, that's pretty.
So we can put that on top and get that across the two of there. So I'm going to put it there. That can just basically across there.
Another amazing card.
Like that. Really lovely easel card as well.
Foam pads. Have you used anything out of your?
Just my.
Oh, you might have got your foam pads in the box.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Super. No.
I love it. So there you go. That's the kind of thing you could be creating. And it's difficult for you to create these things because the boxes have been put together with kind of different elements in together, and they've seen the toppers and they've thought that. You see, they've kind of got a list of different goodies. They've kind of picked out the things that run of that warehouse itself, and that has all been put in a fabulous goodie bag. You are coming to you at a phenomenal price. You're just looking at £30 per box. You can shop for them individually if you want to. A lot of you that we've got on the screen different boxes, because obviously if you shop, you can't guarantee that you're not going to get repeats of those. So if you shop two, some repeats of elements. Hunky Dory can guarantee that each will be different, so that's the way that you can safeguard that. In case that you're paying any extra for that privilege, you're paying the price as you would, and the beauty is you could actually split elements as well. So post and packing, which is what you were expecting to do with that first 4 boxes sent, and you can have loads of fun opening those up. Now, just as Anne-Marie gets herself with another one.
Yeah.
Well, this box, I'll go through everything because I want to see what's in the next box. But there are items in here you've been paying in excess of £30 for items, which I think is down at the bottom. $34.99. Right, we looked it up, but $30 is what you're paying. This is, it's out of its now, but you're paying $34.99. So the box price, you're already saving a £5. That she showed where you could use off of one of the, so to speak, and it could have gone to be fair. But in is in here, you'd also duo designs in here, and loads in here. And if you know Dory, you know that they're going to look after you with regards to these boxes. And if you go, because they are definitely worth it. Now, we've got time to open another box. Do it. Oh, should we let Dan choose? Where are we going? Show us with your camera. Oh, going over. Oh, left. I couldn't tell.
Look. I thought it was.
These are a few words.
Okay. Let's have.
Isn't it just keep opening boxes?
Amazing.
Oh, so this is different again. Okay.
Essential. We've got 6 worth £8.
Wow.
Florals on there as well, and that good. We've got the. This is. Yeah. Let's open it. Right, but let's.
One for all the teenagers.
So cool. Pop art.
Yeah.
Cool. The artwork is incredible, isn't it? It's just. So this is worth £9.99. Pretty sure in January.
Not that long ago.
Yeah. I'm sure this was in our books, and I'm sure that they were in January. New little book in there.
Love
this incredible die. This is a lovely lantern die set.
Wow.
Plus, it gives you full step by step how to create the most gorgeous.
A big die set.
It is. Set.
Wow. Okay.
So.
£30 usually.
Over £30 already. That's £34.
Wow. Okay.
Already. That's just incredible, isn't it? You're also going to get a pack. This is our Galaxy Dream.
This is what I'd say about somebody's, because the neon that we looked at a few minutes ago,
perfectly. Set. This is the great. Fabulous, isn't he? He's so cute. So that is and the cardstock. I've got a rainbow of flowers. So our reds, our ruby blossom, and you've got the carnation.
Gorgeous.
So foil card, printed card. This card, this has been reprinted times.
Is this one for
this is, it's kind of male theme,
okay.
This one, but I use this for everybody. It's in here, dapper shoes, so you've got the whistle,
now that I'm looking, yeah.
It's all kind of geometric, isn't it? So you've got the wine there, and the beer, just super cool. So that's the cheer.
Oh.
We've also got the Magical World Luxury Topper set. So this is from our Mary. So in the o'clock it had the full.
I've got it here.
That was the full in there. So that's just.
Yeah, as I say, this is the box you opened up. Yeah.
We've got a topper. Start again. Decoupage topper. So you've got the digger and the tractor. It's so cool. And then we have themed florals. This is worth £14. I mean, the price in this one is just.
The box.
Let's go. If I take out. If I just take that out and that out.
Wow.
Those two. Nothing else here.
It's phenomenal. In sense.
You know what? We just go with it because
celebration of the time. So
isn't it? It's just amazing. Do we have time for a quick card? If we do one of the, we can do one of these concepts. I'm sure.
Oh, well, do you know what? This is. How new they are.
Yeah,
wow.
I haven't even like played with this at all. It's
Gosh, look at all of that foiling.
I know, it's absolutely stunning, isn't it? So the envelope gets 8 cards in here.
Sage.
As they come.
Yeah, okay.
Straight away, I'm cutting and I'm putting those on the number of cards that I can make. I want to say...
Bit of miracle.
I'm sure this was 40. Let's go with this blue one. Matching topper.
Working.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I mean, I should put my instructions. Nah, I don't know if it is. A concept card. Look at all the different styles of cards on there. Paper pad.
You can use those for in your box as well.
Definitely. I don't know where I put it.
I think it's over here. Not that I for the record.
Well, I know, I was out myself.
There you go, the duo.
Because, goodness, where is it? This one. Look at that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So we're going to pop this.
Well, I don't know if you've gone for the set of 4.
Yes, you can totally mix and match. Let's trim.
We head towards the end of the show. Quite is when we do making that final decision and committing. So if you are kind of on the shelf or be sitting on the fence and you're not too sure whether to go, I assure you they are spending on these, because just to Anne-Marie, if you were paying full price for all of the content again,
at least,
and you're only paying 30.
Yeah.
The point is, well, that's a minimal, so we're saying ceiling on it.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, I just, like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, so I just don't know.
I've got a couple of minutes left. Don't know how to come up with the demonstration this evening, and yeah, Thursday. I don't know how much I have left today.
It's Paul.
Yeah, fair enough.
Actually,
Oh, I love this. This is really... You had to kind of die cutting machines or anything like that out.
There we go.
That is beautiful.
Super quick. It's gorgeous, isn't it? But I would absolutely maximising what you're getting.
Now, just to give you an update, what was the update? In the middle of chatting to Anne-Marie, and I forgot. Oh, over half the stock has gone. Anne-Marie, come and join me for a few minutes of the show. For anybody that's not too sure, they're shop for a good still, I mean, I think we should have convinced.
You absolutely won't be disappointed. Even if there's a few bits in there that you think, the value that you're getting in there, it just wouldn't matter. You know, you could gift those bits.
In your stash, because if someone comes along and said, oh, with the skater boy on it, for instance, you might think, well, it's not, because you've got it in your goodie bag.
Definitely.
I love it. Now,
I've got 3 more boxes to open.
Looking forward to doing us. But take the length of the break in order to actually those. You are guaranteed to get those boxes. I'm up with Gwen in the next hour. Very looking forward to that hour. It's all prettiness, and you are going to love it. See you.
Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't shop via our website at www.pay, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products. We also have a huge amount of products on our website. Essentials to paper, tools, cutting machines and much more. Shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, call our UK 24 hours a day on 04433. Shopping Are you having trouble finding the and why not treat them to the new gift card from HobbyMaker at .uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between by email, then decide how much you want the value. So what about the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat to the HobbyMaker gift card?
Available live from 1 until 8 p.m. on Sky 6, Channel 73, YouTube. Now Virgin subscribers can watch on Channel 754, which means there are more ways to watch your way. HobbyMaker.
At HobbyMaker, we only charge throughout the day. You can add as many items and still only be charged. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order the item to the basket and click on the shopping made easy.
Hello. Look who's with me for this, Gwen. How you doing?
Hello, I'm all right.
Very well. Very excited.
I know.
Now, you, when we had our little meeting, you said it's absolutely gorgeous, everything you're doing.
No.
Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, no, it's serious
Stunning
business.
colour. Popular so far already. We've
Oh, wow.
hasn't even been out yet, so yeah, fantastic.
There you go. And feast your eyes on these. We've got a fabulous book sharing with you, and it's kind of giving you chatting about deals for you as well. In fact, I think what you get with this one, because there's a bumper bundle. And again, you were really excited about this.
Like Gwen's goodies, I've not brought time. I felt that this was something a little bit special. And looking in our gorgeous goodies to bring for you, and Creative Expressions, amazing bumper.
I love it. And it's a bumper bundle. I can't hold it all here. So I'll start off with, so what have we...
Yeah, so you've got pearl, a huge pearl, and little pearls around the outside, and they're so it's like a flat back. So you something like glossy or an to stick those.
Do you know what? I'd be putting earring back.
Put them on earring backs. You could make pendants from.
Yeah.
But if I show you something, a project, just those really are.
Yeah. That single
Just
one. Little necklace on the way you positioned it there.
Beautiful.
Lovely. Thank you for that, Gwen. You're not just going to get the most amazing. You get pearl swirls. I'm a poet and didn't know.
Yes.
You're going to get
And they're not all the same. You're facing left. A couple of 3 different patterns. These are beautiful. In fact, I have snipped them.
Okay.
They're quite long. If you do scrap the page.
Nice idea.
But if you just want one little curls, you can definitely get out of these than just one swag.
Love it. You can put in there for adhesive, so receive them. Beautiful.
This is a stunning colour with the papers in this colour, and I just had to. You're getting. I think it's a 12mm. Is it something like a 2mm teeny one? And these look stunning. Just to create.
I love it, and you're going to get 2 packs of those as well. Couldn't you? If you were buying this with a friend,
absolutely.
If you wanted to. Then you've got the decorative stick. Getting 2 packs. Beautiful kind of jet. 40 of those in total in there.
So if I can just show you here, you can see this ribbon.
Okay, yeah.
I threaded that just to create an extra.
Pretty, I like that idea. They're really useful in your bundle as well, aren't they? Bundle. We've got the details up on your screen. I've shown you the entire sense of it. You're going to get a lot for your money. When you're looking at 20, which is not your price. Oh no, that price is going to be coming down. As for this, because I don't know about coming down. It's almost like a commit with this. It's £14. And you've put together a real treat for us to hold it all together. But they're just.
Can I help? Yeah.
4 pearly swirls, as you can see. Additions there as well. It really. We're only paying £14.99 for all of that gorgeousness.
And those pearls, those big pearl daubers,
yeah.
I'm sure that they retail at $7.99 for the card.
Value, to be fair, but so that's kind of like
well.
half of what you're paying in the bundle. And it's not limited to 1 per. So if you're looking at that and you're thinking to yourself, they're good. You're thinking, do you know what? That's too good to me. By all means, you can do. We're limited what we've got. So if you are thinking about doing that thing, then do make sure as quick as you can while we've got good, healthy stocks of those. But the hour goes on. Here with a brand new launch.
Yes.
Yes. Indeed, the chateau. The
This
chateau
is-
in the chateau.
It's good to me. It's from our lovely Laura, and I think this is her 4th now, maybe 3rd. If you haven't seen the previous releases, go back and look at Chateau Rose.
And it is beautiful. Rich florals in here. You've got the most amazing. I will show you in just a few moments. Can you reuse those over and over again? The most incredible, and these are beautiful each. And they're absolutely beautiful. You've kind of got hero lady featuring in there, as you can see, the most soft florals in there. Just some of my favourite ones.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
we've got ledgers and bills and receipts and that sort of thing. Stencils are based on lots of fleur-de-lis. Well, obviously there are a lot. One of those is 6 and one of them is 6. Your pad is 8 by 8.
Good size.
You're getting, I think, 4 double-sided. This is a dilemma to go out, so don't panic. And also, ladies on the DT who thank you, your sample. Get over it, chop them up.
Do you know what though? By themselves
They are
as
beautiful.
well. So yeah. Now, have a look at those pages. I mean, gorgeous. Beautiful paper. It's such a lovely, lovely, almost iconic image.
Just so elegant.
Yes.
It's like
Yes,
you know.
absolutely.
And then things that you might associate with a very Parisian house or chateau, maybe.
Yeah.
So
Things Almost like the chandelier.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And there's another of our goodies. Of course, but if you actually the frames, the borders, three-dimensional, the printing of them is it's gates. Oops.
And again, there
Look
she
at
is.
that, very Edwardian.
It does have that. Edwardian, no,
It was the age of elegance, wasn't it?
Hours to get ready in the morning.
Oh, they had maids.
Oh, is that what it was?
Probably.
Oh, and then images that you've got in here as well. And so much floral content in it. I love these. So, per pad, so we could spend an hour just
over that and stroke.
Stamps in here as well. And the stamps are going to echo the style that it's the idea with regard to a collection. Oh, look at this beautiful collection of stamps that you're going to over again. You can almost make backgrounds with.
Use them for backgrounds. You can use if you just text somewhere on, you can use them. You can make little postcards and messages or whatever it is you want.
Beautiful. Then you've got a second set of stamps in this one. I love the little ball.
It's gorgeous. And you've got the lady, the umbrella, and then you've got sort of perhaps for things to do with, from what I can work out, so like wallpaper, ornaments, and
kind of what you
yeah,
that kind of style.
Yeah.
Like those as well. Well, we've got a chandelier.
Clock.
Beautiful.
And then you've got your chateau.
A little bit of French there. Chateau.
Yeah.
There we go.
And the chateau, of
beautiful.
course. You've got a stamp of the chateau there.
There is a chateau. That's right. There
That's
you go. And there, as you can see, the stamps that you've got in here feature ladies, as we saw.
I think it is like it's like a gothic. They had mirrors in it, perhaps something like that.
Yeah.
The mantle thing.
The little stamp be separate as well, so you've almost got. But a lovely selection of stamps to get in there. You're also going to stencils as well, and these.
Beautiful.
I love these.
They really are beautiful.
And very elegant.
Very elegant, exactly. So 2 fleur-de-lis based designs. In fact, that one in particular house.
Okay.
And we have,
Okay.
and that is very much that.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost like the tiled floors and things like that.
Yeah,
Sort of
yeah.
style.
So you can
yeah.
do that with it,
I
definitely.
love it. Now, your team have come up with some apps. So I'll share a few of these with you as well. So just as you can see, with the I love these layer upon layer.
Yeah, well, this is from Christy. She's done it onto and then she's done a couple of stars of stencil and one white and stamped on there. So it's really like layered. It's really beautiful.
It's kind of got a freshness with this one because not grungy, but it's kind of got that.
Yeah, the vintage.
Yeah.
But this
Nice
one
and
is it's got that white. She's used the stencil there in the background, and then she's stamped the castle on top and coloured,
Like that,
sort of
yeah.
colour tinted it like an old
Very
graphic.
effective. Like an old photo. Nice idea. This using the stencil, but then also using the foreground.
I think with that one, she's got ink on the stencil, so like the neck, turned it over and printed with the stencil. Do you know what I mean? The chandelier on top.
She did hearts as well, did I didn't notice the
I
little
think
hearts
there
on
might.
Did I miss that?
There might be.
There's a lot of stamps.
There's a lot of stamps. I've drawn them. Yeah.
I'm that blown away with what we're actually getting. That price. Price on your screen is not the price. £83.44 is the start price. It's coming down to a very affordable price. I am sure you will agree. £69.90 with a two-way split.
Oh, amazing! Again, that straight onto one of the papers. Don't ever be frightened of standing on top of your papers. This has been done with texture paste, a white paste. Just sandpaper, and then bonjour.
Oh, indeed. Oh, indeed. This is a pretty one as well. Again, a mixed media feel to this
Yes,
one.
this is a little more... I guess with chalks, maybe chalk polishes or chalk paints. And then just roughed up a little bit, isn't it? It's not so that.
Just for you, it's nice. And this, I love in a sort of vein, but it just shows how those kind of stamps work so well.
Yes. I think, again, these are showing off beautifully.
Aren't they just?
I think that's...
So it's gone through the die cutting machine.
I'm going to do tomorrow, depending where we get to. But yeah, stencils. Embossing folder, but you do it with a stencil. Do that with... I need a rubber mat to do it, but that's really fun.
Kind of technique-y style finish samples there, but with these slicing those gorgeous papers.
Yes, so you look at paper and you think, I can't cut it up, I can't use it. If you feel like that, make large cards and use a whole sheet of paper, or frame a picture. They'd make that.
Talking of beautiful, I mean, look at that image.
That, you see, that's just, isn't she?
They just can't it then. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. If you're wanting to kind of not use the ladies that you've got prepared, the die cuts that you've got in your stash, or and then using that. That's all you need.
Just one stamp, and then die, a few pearls. It can.
Or you can take one stamp over and over again.
Yes,
I like that.
Lovely.
It's
really black and white and stunning across the middle.
Now, in the centre there, because it looks like it's foiled.
It's die cut out.
Ah, gosh, that's delicate, isn't it?
Yeah, some big bold word eyes.
There you go. So, a little idea, if you will, of some of the things you can do.
Well, la-di-da.
Just like a little bit. There you go. Hopefully a smidgen, if you were. More that I can share with you, because we've got loads of finished samples. We've got Gwen here. We're going to make it take advantage of it, I think. Let's do it.
So start with one of my head was buzzing with so many ideas when I beautiful colour. And I went a bit mad on the accessories I picked to come along with. Forgive me. Hopefully, I love to add to the collection as well. So I'm going to start with stencil to the 8x6. Not that that matters, because I'm only using a bit of it anyway. One thing I would say about these stencils is that because they are like this, that come so just be them, because once you've bent, just be aware of that. But I'm going to show you what I want to hope.
You're just going to get
and
we're there.
So rice paper, stamps, and text stamp I've got.
Beautiful.
It comes together as a.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with, which we have before you in a bundle. And we'll come back. I'm sure Hayley will talk about that in a mo.
Absolutely. I'm going to make a little shopping list, I think, as you're using things.
So I'm just going to do a couple of areas of the pencil. Top left and coming down the side a little bit. I don't need to do it. And then we've also got spatulas for you. And they're plastic stenciling, because it helps you to move the paste through the stencil. So that's a really good feature. Yes, absolutely.
Nitty-gritty.
And then just scrape back as much as you can of the excess, and that goes back in the jar. Pasted.
Don't use my then.
No. Everything you do needs to go straight into water.
It doesn't dry on there, I'm guessing.
Yes, if it had it, it stays. Based paste. It's set.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
And that, once it's in water, you can leave it for days. It'll be fine. It'll just. That is It is, but this paste is clear. When it dries, it will go clear. So all you would see, perhaps, use as a standalone list, unless you black, it would look stunning.
Yeah.
These are some of my favourite things.
What here?
Flakes.
Oh, okay.
Antique gold.
Oh, these are in.
Yes. There's a plan, you know. So I'm just going to cover the paste with these.
Oh, I love those. They're almost like little tiny.
Yeah. It's like a, not quite a rock, but naturally occurring mineral. Just so it can, and then I'm going to very.
Okay. Oh.
That. Leave it alone.
Up above there as well. That's beautiful.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? And you've picked up that fine. At this point, it is a little, but you just need to leave it to dry. Just put it to one side and have a cup of tea.
To help and pop those in.
Don't worry, I'll the bulk, and then
lovely. Does it around like that?
Probably about 20. Like that, yeah. As long as possible, and then there's no worry.
Get at night and then.
If it's dry, what you need to do is clean up. Just get a brush, bits.
Okay.
And then I bring in one of the refining agents that we use with the gilding flake.
Okay.
Run that around. Now, keep one especially a bit rough.
Okay.
This stuff's gritty. Yeah. I've done that and cleaned that up. A much crisper image.
Yeah,
isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
Probably do a batch. The line going and
get it back in the pot.
Get it back. So that's our round. So I don't accidentally use that. Well, we're already on to a winner.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Well, you've got such a good choice as well. I mean,
I
you've
know.
got
So I've got a and a little rectangle. Mon Petit Chateau. Fabulous chains on there. I'm going to also use gold. So when I'm stamp, I like to use an anti-stamp. Your fingers in natural oils, and if you've had your fingers all over the card and you draw on, the powder will stick. Anti-static pad, you don't want it.
Oh, right.
So where you put the ink.
And that's nice because crafters watching. That might a lot of people.
Hopefully.
Marks on there.
And it's really fitting when you get speckles of powder in the middle of your stamped image. Oh, let's get this down onto your card. Trying to get it as.
So you're on.
Yes, it's a bit skiddy.
Just and don't be too quick to your stamp away. The chance to. Too speedy,
especially with pearl card, it's not as absorbed as a matte flat cardstock can. So you just need to give it a little bit of time to transfer and then take that away.
Oh, look at that.
Well, that's lovely as it is.
Yes, yeah.
And you'll notice I'm ink, and I've done that for. I want to show you that when you pack, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, fair enough then.
Ink. Tommy Haley, if you wouldn't mind.
Do that one?
So while I done.
No problem at all.
So just I'll explain before I start. Before you take it to your card, you can scorch it. So I'm going to All right.
It's a bit like heating up your iron.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Away from your own fingers, otherwise it's painful.
Have you got tweezers?
Yeah.
A pair of tweezers, something along those lines.
Now, I don't know if we can see that now turning.
It starts to...
That. So it goes from a powder to this amazing gold.
But you're right, you can't put the ink in.
So if you're using a metallic powder, it's got what we call opaque.
Okay.
I'll turn that off and then I don't have to shout. Opaque means you can't see through it. So basically gold retains the gold. The brown ink didn't matter. So I could have done it with any difference. I could have done it with a red ink. You would still get gold.
Perfect.
So that's just a good thing to know. Ink in your stash.
That's true. That is.
I'm just going to do this Mon Petit Jardin on.
It's so much better than mine. Holiday to and school, trying my best French out, and they because they couldn't understand me.
Aren't we awful? We really are learning foreign languages. So, sorry, I've made a
care of that. It gives me a
you.
purpose in
life. And then I'm just going to do the same with this and watch this turn now from that brown to it's nice.
lovely. That didn't
The first things I saw when I saw it still bothers me. Yeah. A little well, thing.
Right, it's not like a happy birthday.
Yeah. I'm going to show you a little trick. So I've got a distress ink, which is a card. It's not on the pearlescent card. It's really go on and it'll dry, but it chose to submit. I'm just going to add to the edge.
Perfect.
Jabby edge. Okay. So you don't have to have an embossing ink enough to hold the powder until you melt it.
No.
So that's now stuck to the distress ink, but if I go away and leave it, and then the powder will fall off.
Right, okay.
To fall off.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a paintbrush because it's not so vicious. Over and I'm a little knock. See how it's coming off?
Speckly now. Yeah.
So I'm dressed or weathered.
Yeah, I like that.
Gilt edge. And then again onto that. And I can create.
Yeah.
So it's like it's where.
Yeah, and you kind of get like that one texture.
Look at that.
That is fabulous. All done with that embossing powder on the show. We've actually got bundles of fabulous finishes too, but I'll show you those in a few demonstration. But I love that technique. I bet there'll be lots.
So I've done that all around the oval, and then I did it. The only other thing I did to this was snip it. Go up the middle from the corner to the top of the first snip, and then from the corner side, and you've got a little flag. Okay, and then technique with the embossing powder around the edge of that as well. I'm going to bring in some of our rice paper now. I've been itching.
Stamperia ones.
Yeah, I can't tell you how long. I've been trying to bring Stamperia to HobbyMaker.
Oh,
the only thing I've managed to get is, but I will keep trying to. So here I've got a piece of our coconut white card, a piece of double-sided adhesive with backing still, and a piece of round size, and I'm going to create a tag on this. Take the backing off one side of this double-sided adhesive.
We've got all of these working with, and some of you.
The rice papers, they're not readily available, and when they are, they fly. So
surprising when you look at them. They're beautiful.
Stunning. I can do with them. I could do that today. So let's just. It doesn't matter too much about this. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I was going to ask you tips on using that to keep it smooth, but you've done it there.
Well, it would be lay down. The rest lifted, a ruler or something, and
okay.
as you go,
yeah,
because it can paper more than the double-sided adhesive. So what I'm going to do here, part of it, I'm going to line this up. As I said, out of this, but just to show you how, if you, so I'd get. All right, my edges lined up. Then get my bum, and then
flowers, don't they?
yeah, I'm pulling the back in, and as I pull, in the rice paper down, and press, pull and press, pull and press. We've got that down. Or creases.
I'm all for avoiding.
Oh,
Not gonna lie.
well, if so there we've got for now on a tag, and I'm going to put it in place. Something I've learned, don't tack your dies down, they can because they're very powerful machines.
Yes.
And oops, they run it through thinking, no, it's all right, it'll stay in place.
Okay,
and then you're upset then. Yes. So let's just cut this tag. Wonderful. This tag is from Samuel's collection of Shabby Basics, and it's tags, and it's a fab set.
Okay.
A lot.
Got some really good deals. So, yeah, half of those.
Not these ones, sadly, but
no.
I did bring them not so very long ago.
Oh, okay.
So that's the largest of the size. So there's my, how lovely. Sorry, my nose is dribble.
It always seems to
So I always like, when I'm doing vintage stuff, ink the edges, and this is my favourite burlap, and it's a but feathered edge.
Isn't it? Alex, but we had a conversation.
Yes.
We have our own internal. Right, thank you.
We're all different. Oh, it's cold in here, and you were like, I'm not fine now. Yeah, all right. So then I can start to embellish. Spot somewhere. Some bits I've already finished. That's just lovely. Yeah. So I've got these embossed edging and what have you. Double-sided tape. Do you know, it's always I'll
okay.
So it's up to you where you want to put this. The edge I quite like.
Yeah.
Oh, my husband. I've also got foam on, and I'm going to have this just sneak.
That's nice as well. I like that.
Like that.
Very effective, that technique around the oval.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And by accident.
Okay.
I'd used the ink to ink the edge and thought, well, that's cardstock. Oh, well, half of it fell off.
Yeah,
when I flicked it, you know, like you do, half it fell. I thought, oh, I like that.
Keep that.
I've also cut some little for to thread ribbon through, and if you're not careful, you can tear that.
Yeah.
So I've just got some little reinforcements here.
Gorgeous ribbon.
That would work. So
kind of dusky pink.
it's the perfect pink for these sorts of colours,
yes,
and in the papers as well. I've got I've cut one from one of the papers. I found a dark and a blank white. Also reinforced the back. So these are all little techniques that will help you, hopefully, lifting.
Lovely.
Just that extra little. So there's our tag. Okay. Cute, isn't it? Now I've got here a Common Garden paper clip.
What are you doing here?
Just a paper clip and a little tassel. I'm going to clip that at the top.
I like that. Nice, isn't it?
I just thought,
Yeah.
moustache.
It's worth those little tiny bits, isn't it?
Tag top. Used a bit of. You could use that lovely pink. I've just put it through one end only. I brought it down to a knot so it sits at the front. Do a little double. Right, there we are. The other thing, I've got scraps like this. Use it for?
Yeah. Time.
Up the side of a tag. Do a little.
Okay, yeah.
Pleat it into.
Nice little tip.
And then put underneath.
Yeah.
That's. You could do that on a piece of double-sided tape. You can just pleat it as you go, or foam tape to do. Steps for that. So let's go back. Background.
Wonderful. Here's the point of the show, folks. Keep checking those baskets out.
In the shipped script.
I left you to say that one. Not
Worried, I have to say.
As well.
Yeah.
And we were having shown, and I was saying that everybody kind of collection that has almost like a script effect, and this one is perfect, just as Gwen knows. And this is brilliant. £5.50. I mean, yeah, this is brilliant.
Not the sort of stamp I would use the whole thing.
No,
I wouldn't use it as a block stamp.
Okay, right.
I'd just like to use a couple of ways to do it. You fingers like that.
Yeah, right.
And then you just literally roll it. Well, yeah. Or you add to a block and ink. And don't even care if it's not properly.
Okay.
I just don't mind because it's
free today.
Yes. Sometimes it's good. And the first strength of ink, I'm going to pour there. You see,
like
because this has held the block off, so I don't get that edge of the stamp.
No, I like that.
And then here, it's the one time when I'm not bothered with stamps.
It's just kind of building up the layers of interest.
Yeah. You can read the stamp, but you don't have to. So then put it there. And there we are. When you finished creating, I pop that at a jaunty angle.
Look at that.
I chose to pick stocks for you, but I just love our
selection actually.
Yeah. So I've used the vanilla. I think it's called.
Beautiful.
That was quite involved. The finished
together so
yeah.
well. Oh, Gwen really enjoyed that. Thank you. Thank you. Now I've got something to show you some of the different ways that you can work with these. Gwen, do you need the die cutting machine again?
Let me think.
Push it over just so as I can show some of these samples. Perfect. There we go. Just so as I can show you these. Thank you so much. You have put together the most incredible range.
Haven't they?
Any ones if you're wanting to. Don't have to be big cards that you're working with. These natural elements that you've got are beautiful just in there. I love that with a little envelope there. And the little envelope has a bit of stamping on there as well, as you can see. So that's a nice little combination. You're making your large rice papers that we've been chatting about. Of course, Gwen was working with the tag, but you don't have to. You can just take. Talking about taking a gorgeous, almost like cameo. So beautiful. This one as well. And again, it shows you different. I mean, there you go. Same lady being a concept with regard to card. Keep it for your card. Create your box. In Diane. Oh, word.
Well, open it up.
This reminds me of the ribbon. Different colour, I think. But you ready for this, folks? Oh, wow. Look at that. Beautiful.
We've got birds and little outfits and
much.
Bags we've got.
This is it. And here, it's only used a couple of with regards to this, but you can see she's created a fabulous envelope. All sorts of little bits and pieces in there. Look at that. Love it. Absolutely. Lovely little kind of books, bags and all these as well. And elements that you can work with. It gives you the perfect opportunity for you to build up all of these. Just a few little ideas there of what, again, using your little twits and creating ideas. Absolutely beautiful. It's just a few little ideas. But let's look at some of these because venues. Now, this is right at the very beginning of her demonstration. So what she'd got in there, she'd got that in there. And also got, because don't forget you've got sauce in the bumper bundle. Texture paste, gorgeous, chunky, gorgeous as well, giving it that foiled look. A variety of different palettes for you to get those perfect. Price you're going to be paying this one. 99. Excuse me. One did. That one, then the details are on your screen. You use a tiny little that it goes. The embossing in these previously, and we've got set and set B. Should we start with set A? Because this is set A. The little cards that lovely Gwen has. When you look at these, I mean, you can kind of difference in there. Open them. I've got to be careful. I don't want to lose it everywhere. What's in there now? They don't look like anything really. Off-white. But have a look at this. And this is brilliant. A little bit of vellum.
Yes. That vellum is over the white cards I've used, but if behind a dark card, something dark, that's why I put a clip on it so you could flip it up, but I forgot the bit of dark.
Dark card there.
Yes.
Green.
It's powder, so a darker background tones in the powder, isn't it?
And if I bring it the other way, there you go. Same.
So on the vellum, it's got a bit of a pink set, and on the white, it's just cream.
From that same colour.
So that's the lapis pearl.
Beautiful, and that's in that particular set. The other one that we've got in there, this is similar sort of ideas, all with the same. I'm holding this at this angle here. This looks bronze.
They're incredible, and it's worth just stamp them a few times. Some powder, see what happens, and go from there. The embossing powders, I think, are so under the most amazing stamping tools we have.
Go a long way. So that is your set letter. So that is your first. So I'm going to move that with you. And these, you've got a gorgeous pale pink in here, which is perfect, isn't it?
Yes,
the artwork.
absolutely.
Again, these are going to work different. You work with, so that gorgeous grace.
Graceful pink. So on the black, the pink doesn't really do glossy embossing powder. Delicate baby pink. It's you get slightly deeper pink there from it. And then in this bundle we've got a white. I'm a
Yeah.
But the black is black pearl.
Right,
so that's got a shimmer. Really beautiful.
Oh, we can kind of see that a
yeah,
little bit there,
gorgeous.
can't you, with regards to that? Absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, if you like the look of that one is set big. But nice papers that Gwen was... beautiful. I mean, Gwen, thank you for bringing these to, and keep persevering to bring more of these Stamperia products.
You can't keep the stock because it's such a popular... It's such a popular range.
You're going to get all 4 digitally packaged to keep them protected. There.
So if I can bring in on them, here is the one with it, and it's got this look of it. That one.
That'll be this one.
Yeah. Beauty paper is, and then separate it. You don't see an edge from here. You tell that that's a piece of paper.
It just looks seamless, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And then this one is from the sheet that's got
on.
Yes. So if you know die cutting or anything like that, toppers from this particular, but if you like books and you want this to tuck into pockets,
yes,
these are going to work well. And you just need to mount them onto a piece of card and around them.
And similar to the one that you used earlier on, because
the
like
tag
flowers,
on the big tag.
And these are proving to be multiples of these. 4 of your sheets, use them in loads and gorgeous, almost like all over. Absolutely beautiful.
And these, you can put them onto any surface paper. You can put them onto bills, potter, you name these onto things.
These over 10%. There's a huge quantity of these available. Actually, I should have told you quicker. We've only they're literally flat, and I can see the name at the corner of my eye there. And your baskets out on those.
You can also die cut them.
Perfect. Gorgeous, I love it. 4 of those sheets. So Anne and Kath are very happy. And a perfect projects that we were looking at. Now we were looking at please.
Yes.
Whoops, a daisy. So we've got now the vellum. We've got the vellum. Now the vellum doesn't look brilliant.
It doesn't look anything, does it?
It's just, isn't it?
Mm. Well, it's just an elegant finish. It's not. It's better than tracing paper. It's see-through, but it's slightly frosted. You can stamp and emboss on this, but you can die cut it, you can cut by hand, you can layer it onto things. It's just the most folders. I'm going to do some with a stencil. And you can pleat it, you can fold it in envelopes and all sorts. It's the most gorgeous product.
And it's nice and crisp if you do want to do your die cut, isn't it?
Yes.
Like that. It's your vellum. I saw the ivory cardstock being used as a base.
Yes, I brought you with this collection. So we've got an ice white. This is like an off-white, which is slightly creamier.
In fact,
and then
at the time, but it kind of shows.
Yeah, so they are all different. A slightly darker sort of taupey.
Vanilla. The vanilla's almost got almost like
yes, exactly.
That's how I'd probably describe it.
I found I used that more than any of the others, to be honest.
And nice Find you using that kind of vintage brown tones that we were looking on.
Yeah, sometimes you're looking into it.
Yeah, it is. That one, if you fancy getting hold of that one, definitely need that gorgeous rose glow.
And this, it's almost got like a little gold
absolutely
highlight on it.
Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Double cardstock as
all the way through.
130 GSM, so that one, so definitely worth going for. Definitely with that pink ribbon that we were looking for. And these accessory bows are very, very popular because you've got your bits of ribbon featuring in there. Fabulous pins in there. And this is a little bundle together for
specials. When's goodies?
When's goodies? I love that's a thing.
Call it that. Somebody else called it that.
Oh, well, you should keep it. Definitely get all of this, including these fancies as well. Just 9p, and they've proved to be very popular. They all work perfectly alongside everything. Yeah. There we go. But of course, the main hour has that Gwen has. Just collection.
It's stunning. It's really beautiful. I don't know how she's going to follow this one, but she will. It's Chateau Chic, Parisian.
Absolutely.
But I'm not.
Oh, I've just realised. I forgot.
Now.
Okay.
So this is one of these. We call these chippies. Okay. Grey board. Just pop them out.
Beautiful.
We call them, sorry. Just pop them out. This time I've brought you these beautiful style of this collection so well. You've got the oval from the middle as well.
So they're both
I think it's the pair, yeah. This set of tags is. I'll see if I can find a sample with one on.
Laser cut effect there.
But it being grey board, with this one, I've inked with an embossing powder onto it, and it's gone slightly darker because of the grey. So it has darkened it down slightly. If you want it, or you want to use rice paper, which is why I want really to cover with the of gesso first.
Okay.
So it's nice and white.
Perfect.
Then
get that fresh look to it. Yeah.
But you try dark vintage look.
Now, if you fancy, just a few more little finishes off. I mean, absolutely beautiful.
Just gorgeous. Tell everybody's going. Stop, isn't it?
That's the thing. I mean, the style of it's incredible because it's one of those.
It's almost like an enchanted.
Yeah, beautiful. Now I must mention as well, you used one of Jamie's dyes, didn't you?
That's what I've used on here.
Ah, right. I don't know, where are we time-wise? We've got about. You don't know, do you want to save that till
I'll
tomorrow?
save it.
Perfect.
Yeah. So what Jamie's dye, re-dye, got 2 edge colours and then pattern in the middle doesn't cut either edge. In pattern and left, or you can stand a cut and not the other. So I was just going to quickly show you any edges. It'll cut. It will stay as a rectangle.
Oh, so it's all
so it'll cut the pattern into. Right. What I've done is turned it around.
Oh, look at that.
So you get beautiful. 2. It doesn't cut this edge. If I'd used this dye with it, it would have cut this edge.
So it gives you loads of different.
And if I'd used it would have cut this. Then what I've done is to the back of it, cut my edge. Because try and cut the edge and then try to fit.
I like that idea.
And then we've got these rules. These are from our Cosmic
They're gorgeous, so sparkly. Just move that out of the way and then we can have a proper... Okay, there we go.
So there's your pot. So this pot is huge, it's 100ml. We don't normally bring you. Okay. So I'm really pleased we've been for everything you could ever want at Christmas. Spacey things and delicate things and feminine things and wedding things, you're going to absolutely miss. It's a useful particle. And this die, double-sided, this kind of effect.
Encrusted, beautiful.
Yeah. And the colour of what's behind it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And then just this one, I've done this with the gold mica flakes.
That's effective, isn't it?
To give you a look, isn't it?
And that is using that as we'll see more of tomorrow.
Yes.
I love it.
I'll finish this sample off tomorrow.
What time are you tomorrow?
This collection at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm here with Jane's and it's rain and
very
shine.
Very different style then.
Very different.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It's just delightful, and it's shine.
Thank you. I mean, we had some demonstration made earlier on.
The card.
The card that you made earlier for it. You popped it away.
It's here. It's not a problem.
Oh, just in case you've because I know lots of you wanted to show you. There you go. We sort of used very in-depth showing you through all the different elements. This beautiful card, utilising that we've got on your screen. It showed how everything was brought together.
Hopefully.
Absolutely. Yeah. Perfect. Love it. Gwen, thank you. And we will see you.
Can't wait.
At 4 tomorrow. 2 o'clock for Jane's Doodles. We make the most of Gwen while she's here. We will see you in a little while. If you fancy, it's a jolly good time to do so. Check out pieces that Gwen will come together perfectly well. And I'll see you the other side.
Couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can watch and see all the products from that day. On our website, from your craft room essentials, cutting machines and much more. You can download the HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, UK-based call centre 800 shopping. Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new HobbyMaker.co.uk. Simply cards, click, and you'll be taken to the right card or delivery by email, and then decide the value. So what do you get? The craft, everything, all them to the HobbyMaker gift card.
HobbyMaker available live from 1 until 8 p.m. on Sky 670, Freeview Channel 73, and the HobbyMaker app, now Virgin subscribe 4, which means there are more ways to watch your way.
only charge 1p&p throughout the day. Items to your basket and checkout, and still only one time and want to order again, you simply add them to the basket in the combine order button. Shopping at HobbyMaker.
Back to our last live hour of the day. I have to say, if you've left tune in, oh my goodness, thanks. Because we were here earlier, really busy, because it's Goodie box time. It's twice a year.
It does, it does. This is the only opportunity to be able to get a Goodie box.
Every day.
In kind of like this version.
Okay.
Just jam-packed full of Christmas goodies, but this one is all every day.
So there's no
in here at all, and it you might find you might find paper pads, little books, pads, any of our prison products. You might find tools in here. You name it, it could be in here.
Talking about things that are all kind of done. It's not seen the light of day for ages.
Like, do you know when sometimes it comes to like sales and we're like, okay, what? Relatively new stuff. I think this back maybe kind of late August, early September. Okay. So
definitely within 12 months.
Definitely, yeah. There's absolutely. We had things in the last show, didn't we? That like they were from last.
Some of them and seeing. Hang on a minute, this is current stuff. And we also actually went onto the website and found some. It's one of the items we found on the website, the box itself, and you still got.
So it's like you saved £5,
and
we'll
give you all
the other stuff as well.
I love it. Let me explain to you your Goodie boxes because it's a different way. Them individually and they're at £30 each, but you've got in excess product in there, so brilliant value. What I've got is the opportunity for you to. What's the advantage of going for 4 of these?
You different contents in each box. Okay. We have lots of boxes on, but we have a set kind of 4 that we know. So if you're getting 4 in one, you know they're going to be. Okay, you're going to get one tomorrow. You maybe get one on Monday if we've still got them. We can't guarantee that they're going to be different. Today, like maybe 2 or 3. That's classed as one transaction here.
Right.
They will be. They will,
of course, because it's all on the one
it all
sheet,
kind of brings
sense. Now, what also makes sense is going for them because you've got these.
That's the best.
Bag 4 boxes. Sorry, that's 8. That's 4 boxes. Now, we don't expect you to go for it all in one go. If you wanted to, or you can spread the 4. It works out at £30. If I remember rightly, you're paying for one.
And how incredible is that you're paying £120 for that £120 worth of value, but you're going to pay £100. Like that is brilliant.
And we're saying as a minimum 300. But some of those boxes, I think they are. Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant value as well. So, yeah, we have got. But not too sure what in the week because the quantity that's kind of we thought we'd sell at this stage kind of went on realms of where we. Well, obviously it's lovely that you're shopping for them, but we are getting a little bit panicky, to be fair, because way more have gone than anticipated. But the details are on your screen. Shall we open? I'm going to let you get ready for that then. So all you need to do is take the details that are up on your screen, either speak to the call centre or up online. Now, if you have already shopped with the box and you think, well, I can't stretch to all 4, don't forget. If you want to go for another one, then because it'll be on the same still be different. But if you order tomorrow, can't guarantee. Is it a question that's come up on the screen? Oh, boxes on Sunday. Hang on a minute. I like your style. Everything in them, and I think I need 4 blend up in my. So you're awful, but I don't blame you. Don't blame you at all. Absolutely. It's not often you get the opportunity. So many amazing bargains here. I mean, Hunky Dory bring us. Has got to be top of the tree, hasn't it, with regards to in those boxes. You wait till you see what you could potentially find. In that case, shall we do it? Let's go.
This one's got a little bit of a...
That one.
Yeah. It feels like it's like...
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Bursting.
It is, absolutely. Let's be careful with that.
I love the...
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
So, I know, right? You've just
I've
seen it. You've just seen it. Okay. Every single box.
Brilliant.
Which you can use for the next month.
Okay.
So the 8th of April. Your purchases, whether it's on the HobbyMaker website.
Okay.
Either website. Sent off as many times as you like.
Stuff when you do new releases.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be.
Yeah, that we've got coming up.
Oh,
We've got
hang on to that.
thoughts coming, so yeah, it's definitely worth having.
Lovely.
Okay, so this one has 2 in. Let's leave that one. Okay. Oh my.
Brilliant. This is something that people.
We don't need
this in stock.
You're not go away. Madness. We've got folders there.
Wonderful.
We have got embossing folder. So this is our. Maybe you've done.
Oh, that's
we brought you in January. My goodness.
Is it Curious Kitten?
No, Curious Kittens. But if you've got anything kind of cat themed, it's going to be soft crafts because you've got the balls of wool. Yeah. But you could make it really abstract as well, you know, and just kind of pop this through with your adorable scribble and sand it.
Nice
Reveal that white core. You can do all sorts. We have got a full Deco crazy. This is another $34.99.
Is this another $34.99?
Yeah. Wow. Already, let's just put
so
these things.
It's like we've knocked a £5 off that. Nothing else.
So these. We 36 inserts, $9.99, free.
I'm chuckling to myself because she said, "Oh dear, the 4 boxes."
What
I
is
want
that?
anyone if you.
Pasta save. Pasta. What? We're not going to tell anyone. It's a safe. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Running free. Look, topper set. I cut topper, foil cardstock, and that's all as well.
Gorgeous.
Look at this one.
Oh,
isn't it gorgeous?
That is gorgeous.
It is.
People take from wolves, so
Absolutely.
that's a lovely.
And sentiments as well. A wild thing. Dreams. Once you become fearless, life becomes.
That is a good friend.
Yourself, if you can do that, you can.
Like that.
We like
lovely
that.
Sentiments.
Got a lovely bunch for this one here with our gorgeous, and we've got the beautiful stranger as well. So these are topper favourites. These are just single toppers. I've got an adorable scoreable pack. This is in the meadow. Let me open this.
That looks
see
gorgeous.
the colours. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh,
Again, printed onto Matastic.
Perfect for the time.
Isn't it? It's stunning. It is gorgeous. Just 24 sheets. GSM adorable scoreable. That is
awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic. It really is, and that's that Matastic.
But it's nice because you might have your adorable scoreable in the pattern and not tried the Matastic. Perfect.
Yeah. And then we also deluxe craft pad. This is $40.
So $49 for this, $29 for the previous.
Have you got your calculator, Alex?
They've got to be worth more than $80.
So plus $14.99, $9.99, $9.99.
Okay.
$99.
So where are we up to so far, Alex? 75,
Plus
70.
$2.99 pounds, because they're one plus $3.99.
See, that's
and plus £1.
and that's counting your 10% an order. So that's is £80.
So that's $30, and then all of this is free. Your deluxe craft pad, your adorable pattern pads, your 3 toppers, your embossing folder, your topper set, your foam pads, and it's crazy.
But you know the discount code orders come through. Is that going to be valid until April?
Boxes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because people might try that, but if you've got maybe other bits, other ways, and now I will say to you, you won't be able to use the split pay, so you've got to hold that code back for something else later on. All in one go. Pop it in there. It might work. It might not. I don't. Amazing deal, because what you are getting, if you're going for the boxes, you're getting £120 at least, but you are only paying £120. And if you were here with Amory, and we've been opening lots of boxes and being things that would normally cost you $34.99, an item, jumping onto the website, we double check, but then you're getting way more in excess. The box would just look £90 and you were the £80. So yeah, baskets with it's out and Sue. I can't get over. She won't be. One thing I will say as well, and we were talking about this earlier, 60%, over 60% of them has gone, and we had a huge quantity of these. If you have, and I am not the one to kind of share with zilch, when the boxes, now you've got 4 split pays on, what you want to do is, and each time that payment comes through, taking advantage of the deal again. Now, only 1 box a month. Optimistic. I know. Say as I do as I say. I know. So I'm not the one to talk
dreadful.
About that. Fine. This is the first show I've been launching the goodie boxes. With Sherilyn at 1 o'clock this afternoon. But bear in mind, the rest of today, 45 minutes in this hour. We've also Thursday, 3 for Thursday, and of course Thursday in between. So we're not even halfway through, but way over 60% of the stock has gone. Way more than we kind of anticipated. We know how popular goodie boxes are. I've got a huge amount of stock, but the thing is, there's only so many. Oh yeah, we'll just, I don't know, not with the 4 these that have gone into the boxes. So you've got to make your decision. Don't leave it. Don't forget, people tuned into the show. They might be gone off air at 8 website, and what that means comes if you're thinking, well, I'm going to leave it to the situations that the decision may well have been made for you, and what any stock there for you to order, and that is going to be the situation. So keep checking that, and if you're a bit like Sue, back leave yours and realise how amazing you ordered another 4 again, to be fair.
So I thought we would hydrangea deluxe craft It's one of my favourite ones. So I'm going to trim this down, and I'm going to cut down, it's like 8 1/4. Take off 1.5 inches off the top here. Okay, so we're going to create like a so a Z fold.
A Z fold. Right.
Not early for that. It's a crafting stuff. It's a style of card that can be divisible by 4 because it's nice and easy. It really is. And then we're going to score this half and 5. Okay, and then what I do here is the Z, the base of this card. So I'm just going to mark 5, 7, and
I'm just saying, so quiet.
And I'm going to just cut 1 inch and about 1.5 inches.
Okay.
Is between here, create like a double Z. Let's have a look. It might not work, but we'll
Something else if it doesn't. That's what happens. Happy accidents and all.
make it work, can't we? On this section, then it's matching to there, and then I'm going to come up here and we need to score, I think. Anyway.
You know what, Anne-Marie, we're in very good club. Members, a lot of members.
Good.
Wants to see what's in there.
Yeah. Too, haven't you? Have a look at this. We're going to another score here. We'll see if this will fold up. Kind of create, and then this one is going to sit along.
Yeah.
Create it. This right in the right place because that's not going to fold that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just let that go, crease, because this is
if any card is going to cope with that, it
absolutely has. Give that another good crease. There we go. Fold perfectly flat. Does that kind of dimension and that element to this card as well.
If you heard that update,
I was trying to.
Well, 70% of the stock because of the last 30% of the stock. And I've not even the fact that if you Hunky Dory are the brands that we do ship internationally for, so you can take this as well.
Have a look at our. We're going to go with this nice big.
Poppers on each one of those.
So
pages.
many. I could look at that and I know 5 cards with that sheet. Definitely 3 cards with that one.
In there?
All of your toppers, wow. Yeah. I mean, look at that one. Jam-packed, isn't it? So jam-packed. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3 in there, 4, maybe 5 there. So many. I'm going to take this one out as well. It talks about the information about. Also going to come back over. You're so lovely. I think, and I think that will be fun. So this has that again. So we'll around,
okay,
and just grab that gorgeous inner frame.
now, other than a bit in the box.
Yeah. That as well. We're not going to add like this, is you don't need
As well, isn't it? It's like I'm just going to use anything else. Yeah.
So on there, a little bit of something. I'm going to have a look. We
can a little rummage.
Our pad, our adorable.
Nice little
I thought that was quite nice.
That's in earlier. Are put together and actually put together by people or the team at the warehouse. A list of what's available, and I have to say they've got brilliant these.
They really do.
Well, I say other little bits in there, but sometimes you can in the box, which gives you lots of.
Do you think we could go green or?
I kind of like that.
It does, doesn't it? It gives it a bit more colour.
Green within the leaves, haven't
you? So let's go with this. You know, I didn't get these back.
Oh,
I got completely distracted. Timing the little people.
Oh. Were the people at the team or the little people? Are they all right?
Yeah. She's had a because she leaves nursery.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she was having go outside, and I had to. I know. Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Alex, because I'm here, Alex. In fact, can we got a gallery cam? There we go. There's Alex. The two of them together, Dan and Alex. Alex is just saying about they're so eagerly anticipated. Is it when it only happens twice a year?
Definitely. I think this and like the two, like really major launch.
I have to say, the thing that I'm looking for Christmas here at HobbyMaker are the Advent pads.
Oh, yeah.
Fundraising last year for an animal team.
Yeah. We have that planned in.
Look forward to those. But there's no Christmas. So if you are thinking to yourself, well, hang on a minute, worth of product is listen, that there is no.
Everybody's ready for that.
No.
Yeah, it's our warehouse. Very early
when we start. Is it June time?
Yeah, that's this, isn't it?
Look at that. Beautiful.
It looks really, doesn't it?
That is gorgeous. And if you bear in mind, I mean, that is a gorgeous card to sell. That is a premium. I know people don't do for the cards when you're making them, but if you were to sell that, it's worth way more than that. But a couple of pounds, what you're going to be making?
Definitely.
In no time.
Yeah, even if you pound,
yes,
I think you'd easily cover your costs.
Yeah.
Time at all.
Those are the like the decoupage ones we saw earlier.
Yeah. I had that little book of neon. There's 100 simple, just math and layer them onto some little 5x5 by 6 cards. And
now I need to reiterate the details on your screen because this is the boxes and we have had some amazing messages coming through. So lovely to hear that some of you have already received. Helen, thank you for joining us as well. So and the demos. I love this kind of the he's got no idea what's in the box. So it's been put together because everything is in there that helps it beautiful. Hold you just a second. So it's all here, isn't it, at the moment?
Safe space.
Absolutely. Hunky Dory are the tools. Thank you.
Oh,
I wonder if anybody's sets.
I'm sure.
Really?
I'm sure they did.
Because
was it not Amy and her mum?
Oh, I can't remember.
You said they've got.
Because the thing that you could be dividing these up because you can box opening of them, couldn't you? Where you the boxes, or it might be that you do and somebody else loves it. So kind of do you swap stuff that everybody's getting so excited about. It's something that we're looking forward to, which is why we got so many of them ready to go. I think they're in our warehouse, or are you?
I will have to find you a picture.
I saw it on honestly, it's like there's loads of them as well.
It's so many.
We started dispatching them, so as I said earlier on, some people have been receiving theirs already. But I can't be placing your order during this hour. Have no stock left at all. Now that may happen on right the way till Thursday. In the next kind of 30 minutes or so.
That's all we've got to get
through. But in all seriousness, with those having gone at this stage, I don't know whether to run with these right the way through till Thursday. So many of you have gone for multiples of. Talking about a set of 4, like we've got on the screen, putting up on these, and as we heard earlier on. Is what you know is for every single box, at least £50 worth extra with regards to looking at a box earlier on, and we're saying cumulatively that there's £50 worth of product in here. You're only paying £50. Totted up, it was closer to 90 than the. Means that when you're shopping for a set of 4, you're saving in excess of. You're looking at value of £320. Paying £120. That's what it is. And also as well, you've got the opportunity to spread the cost over. Flip pay means that you'll be paying £30 along with your post and packing, unless you've already been with us today. You'll get 4 cents. Now we'll be whether you would wait until in the next box. Do you know what? I'll probably end up with and the boxes and open them. I'll put 3 of them.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'm very good at hiding things.
But the beauty is that you can have so much fun opening these up, looking at all the contents that items, maybe making things for charity, family, but saving the knowledge that you have saved so. And it's the case of that you have got that have been released potentially last month, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So many things looking at it. I was like, I remember launching that, and I remember this day and that day. Taking those boxes away. So, should we open? Oh, should we let Levi choose again? I like this. Oh, always do. Sure, he's not. Is he going to go to the left?
Oh.
We're going.
I mean, we're going to open them both.
You want to change your box? Friend.
Okay. We are going to open them both, so it doesn't really matter.
See?
Are you ready?
Oh, very excited.
Super sealed up, that one.
Okay. What did you...
Oh my goodness. Okay, discount this out because OMG.
Those of
this is another product we.
It can't have even been a month since we've ordered.
Thousands.
These were
thousands.
Absolutely.
My word.
I'll be putting these in boxes. I need to speak to the man. We don't need to put these products in there.
We've got the most beautiful die. This is our moss. It's absolutely gorgeous. Kind of outline die.
like a black cardstock with a
wouldn't
gorgeous
it?
ombre
Yeah,
around.
yeah. Good. We have got vintage matte paper.
I had this on
duo
a show a few
design.
days ago.
Another one, I'm sure is a 103, a DD. This means it's one of the third ever duo. And this is how many times this has been reprinted, because it's so
Thick.
it is a classic, isn't it? And we can't, so we just keep reprinting this one because it is
It's 99 if you shop
Yep.
by itself.
a beautiful age design on one side, all the maps of the world on the other side. It is wonderful. $11.99. We an 8 button map.
I thought it was all I didn't realise.
All sorts. So this is your 8x8 cutting mat. If you have any scoreboard, I have mine. Into the mini scoreboard. Large one, your 12x12 goes into, let me show you. Hold on, let me get this.
Okay.
12x12 cutting mat. Your
Oh, so if you've got
the mini scoreboard, that one as well.
perfect.
So it just kind of, so it is perfect if you have as well.
We're just having a look, see if we've got one in the shoe. Around.
I don't think we
no,
do.
but
All
you
the big
explained it
ones.
brilliant.
On out in the corridor, Alex. Feel like our goose chase, haven't we?
No, he'll be back. He'll be back. The peace and
I thought I'd seen one somewhere.
found it. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you. This fits perfect. Okay, so let's open it.
I've not a little one. It's
One.
really cute. Have you got that on the website?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, that
I think I
fits
need one of
perfectly. If you need a workspace, because you're solid. And an evening, maybe while you watch. The thing you want to ever do is cut into your board and wreck those kind of grooves. Perfectly, it's just ideal.
That's brilliant. Gosh, you'd feel like you'd won the lottery.
Goodness.
What else have we got? We haven't even finished.
Excitement is real. Deluxe craft pad.
Wow.
This absolutely is proper on. Again, all matte
Nice.
deep dark colours in here. He's super cool. All of that textured foil as well. And vintage.
Walls that have got all the.
We saw one of the top of sheets. We have got Fly Blues luxury topper set. This topper set is pretty.
Wow.
It is a topper set, and then you've got 2 sheets of cardstock as well. It is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. We've also got a couple of our topper favourites in here. 3 of those. The Pretty Petals, the Pause for Thought, and then you've got the mums there. Obviously, we've got a Mother's Day sentiment on there, but that's it.
There's others on there.
We have got rule.
I remember this.
Remember the
because
rule.
And I love the way that it's all been arranged as well, because it's. But if you've got your, give you a little kind of clue as to one of the books.
So if
what
we've
have we
got
here.
Woods,
Books.
Storybook Woods. Yes. Your topper collection is at $9.99. That one's in there as well. So you've got 36 in there. Filled and die cut topper, printed cardstock in your collection. So that's our £30.
Wow.
We've got our 3 favourite. This topper sheet, our Orium. We've got our custom mat, we've got our duo design paper pad, we've got our die, and we've got that incredible blue and resin.
Incredible. We are so busy. We get
and you're not paying for any of this. Any of this? Buy you that bit.
I love this. You know, we've got people who are. You can't get these story websites because
Nope.
they've realised that these boxes are heavy, and for these to wing their way across to your post and packing for the day, which I think was 99 cents,
isn't it?
4 of these boxes, weighty boxes that we've opened, and that could be besides others that you've placed. I haven't really thought it.
Oh my goodness. We do the mirror magic. Would you like to do the or storybook walls? Yeah, we can do that.
Your eyes did light up when we saw that one come.
It's very, very cute. I love this. It's designed our managers. He actually wrote the characters.
I've not seen these before.
It's so, so sweet. Gorgeous. Let me get all
that kind of die cut top got there. It relates to that sheet.
Yeah, yeah. So these are all about the font. This one's super butterfly stop. For she simply flight with nary a wing. What is this magic? On a swing. It's so cute. There as well. Got the bear. The bear looked up to the cloud and uttered aloud, "This is the life. What a treat! Oh, very sweet."
Hey. Oh, he's
so
talented.
Cute. Right? Do we have a preference? I'm going to let everyone else pick. Bears.
Bears.
It's very cute, isn't it? It's very cute. I just love they're falling out the tree. It's like his mum going, "Get down from that tree." We are not.
That reminds me, when I was at nursery, climbed to the top of the climbing frame, and wouldn't come down. The teacher had to climb.
Oh, that is.
That's when I discovered I.
Oh dear. When I was pregnant with Sophie, it was about 3 weeks before due date, so I was like 37 weeks pregnant.
Okay.
2 bars. No. And we think it's today. I want to look at it tomorrow. And I'm like, "Are you joking?"
Oh my.
I was like, "Oh, he's fine." And then about come in tomorrow.
No.
He had to have pins put in his arm. Back up, he was like, "All right, so we'll see you in 3 weeks to get the pins out." I was like, "No."
Different.
I was like, "I'm here in 3 weeks."
My goodness.
Oh my goodness! Honestly, this is the drama you don't need when you're 37 weeks pregnant. Really not. It was awful.
Bless him.
Well,
now,
yeah.
Now that little baby wasn't even here.
I know.
Then, is it?
Madam, it's what she is now. No, me neither. Me neither. Nah.
It's as assertive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah, that's what. Oh, they're so rude, these lot today.
Aren't they? I'm going to go with this one, and I cut in because I really love fancy edge. So I'm going to cut this off first of all. Around
for choice.
I know, honestly, keep it so well if you know actually do with them around the with my scissors because it might just be a little bit thicker. So I'm just cut right edge to cut without like, kind of hanging on. Just trim up as close as you can. I'm going to go around this white next to that foil.
Busy, busy. Keep checking those baskets out, folks.
Around. That's what we'll do on Thursday.
Oh
no.
Well, to be fair,
well, this is what I was
going to say. Very that's in at this moment in time. None of us.
Oh, we're all a bit like. Yeah, it's.
Because you see, if and we've heard that earlier on, people on Sunday, I think it was, we received today. So yeah, we've got some people when they receive more that have been received, people will be jumping on and getting hold of theirs.
Yeah.
Back on Thursday because we were tomorrow. But I think by the time we get to Thursday, it's going to be scary. Yeah.
Score that and then recreate that kind of folk
Nice.
there.
Yeah.
I think. Let's just pop that out. I don't think we're going to need our topper. If
Okay.
I think,
Okay.
I mean, we could put it. I just don't think that we need, if I'm honest, away with a little bit of sentiments, I think. Or we can.
That was left over. You just like little bits.
Yeah. A little bit over. And hang this in. You know.
What do you guys think at home? Get on the website or the app. Topper or no topper?
Okay, so I'm going to pop that on.
How attentive they are in the gallery. They've just gone, what? To use the topper or not? With God, attention. I don't know what they've been. They are
so I'm going to pop
away from the sugar. I think that's what.
Maybe this is the problem because you've not. Oh dear. Put a little sentiment on here. Okay, let's get. I think that's enough.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Okay, because it's got like it's got.
I like that because you can load them, can't you? If you're
yeah.
Not careful.
Oh, for sure.
So, yeah. Especially if you've got so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Fold back as well.
But Anne-Marie, thank you. Really, really pretty card, and just shows you. There you go. Because obviously Anne-Marie's kind of did her own thing with it, but you've got a couple of choices. Sometimes there's guidance in there, might be imagery that gives you how you can put things together, or you can just go free. You've got a lot of choice within the box, and that is the key. Definitely coming towards the end of the at the end of the show, but less stock. Thursday evening. But what you can guarantee is whether it's for 1 box, 4 boxes, 12 boxes, however many. Obviously, they'll out at some. You need to make sure as you possibly can. We've heard from people orders that they made earlier in the week. They've come back to get another 4 of these. Now the beauty is £120. You don't have to pay that order. Go your payments, which means you'll be paying £30 packing if you've not already paid or placed an order, and then they're sent to you. And that's it. And you think to yourself, oh, I'll go back and get another like that. It's only twice a year we boxes to you. So you have to get them a set of 4. You can, if you wanted, the coming months, but the consensus of opinion is don't wait that long in one go. I can craft this, just literally tipping everything out. And that happens.
Yeah, we do.
We've got one more box. Open the box.
Say we haven't had, apart from offers, we haven't had any double ups yet.
No, that's a really good point.
We've opened.
Wow.
How good is that?
You probably would have been by now.
I know.
Oh, gosh, it shows a variety of stuff.
You just want to see what's in this one.
Did you ever sneaky peek?
Oh, look! Look at this!
My goodness, what have you got there?
Top tool
Is that for the tools?
organised.
No way.
I think it's $8.99.
Wow.
Brand new.
It's for the last
Goodness.
2 boxes.
Runner.
Oh, this is a brilliant one. Oh, box. I think it's better than the last.
That's your dot as well. That's your dots tape runner.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Die or portrait flowers. I've got this beautiful stamp set. This is called Sweet Swing. It's got that gorgeous swing in there and all those beautiful florals there. Beautiful. £8 that one there. We have got our Deco Paradise Deluxe Craft Pad. This is stunning.
It's got kind of, you can't.
You've got your foil card and you have all of your top. Yeah, it is so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Your toppers, it is so.
When we're shopping for these, can you remember one of those?
This is $14.99. That's $14.99. Then we've got some top favourites. Eat dinosaurs. We've got the kind of planes, trains,
collection,
automobiles. You've got. We've got one of the toppers. This is one of our toppers. Got that in there as well.
Are these inserts?
Yeah. These are the inserts for Forever Florals Lavender Collection. I cannot believe we even have any. It's told that this.
Oh, okay.
So they could put it in the goodie boxes.
Oh, I think you need to have a word.
Oh my golly gosh!
Wow.
That's your 30.
What you've got there? £30.
That is £30 paid for in your box.
And you would pay £30.
Absolutely. And then you're getting all of the Art Deco Paradise. You're getting stamp, your tape runner, and
get that for just like a little box of.
My goodness!
Fabulous. Now we've had a suggestion. Now, Susan, I'm gifting 2 as.
Yeah.
Gifting 2 of my. Oh, you're.
Me too.
Don't know as I would be gifting them back. To be fair,
no.
So yeah, really nice idea. Yeah, I like. Question for us, I believe. What can we help? Demos. What will we get? Will we get what you're showing, or is it contents may vary? Carry on. I'm not working properly tonight.
Your contents will.
Okay.
But these boxes are actually picked from stock.
Yes.
So they're prepared for TV. These have actually been taken off. It's already packed stock, so they've just gone and picked. And I've just labelled 9 with Tuesday, 9 of them with Thursday for Pauline. So literally just.
So far, I mean, like you say, 8 boxes. We've had no.
8 boxes, and we haven't even had. We haven't had any 2 the same throughout the whole day.
So do you want to have a little look at some of those? I don't know what we're planning. What have we got? We've got about... Go on, let's do a demo. Let's do a
What would you like to do a demo with?
And so
dinosaurs.
Beautiful boxes. Beautiful boxes. So true, Julie.
Anything in there that we're going to be able to use with our demo? So am I allowed to bring back... No, but there's no paper.
But I'm assuming you're similar to everybody else. Yeah, you're more than happy for you to use the boxes today. How about that?
I'm going to bring out that polka dot pad.
Oh, a couple of times.
I haven't I? And I'm going to grab that yellow as well.
See, this is lovely. This paper pad. You'd never imagine you could use them together, could
you,
dinosaurs?
Absolutely. Let's grab our cute little dinosaurs off here, and I'm going to get my card blank. Let's see if I've got. I think that will be
some really varied that we've had. Cards from cards. We've had floral, Echo, like little fairies we saw.
Okay, so this one is a 7x6. I want a 6x6. So I could have grabbed one. Okay, so we're going to the orange on the front, I think.
But I don't know. It could be one or two. You could have easily these out. Some of those.
Yeah.
Things like card blanks. It could be blanks. Obviously, you need them for you. But I personally would probably feel cheated in blanks and envelopes rather than
definitely. It has just made it a bit even more desirable, hasn't
Absolutely.
it? Core bits, but not all of them.
Yeah, card blank. More of this side.
Okay, I'm just pop pads around. Oops. You say this. 2 minutes we got left now. 2. Oh, okay. Got loads of time. Loads of time. Pop that in the middle.
Okay.
Just gonna take that out of here. Now I would maybe use a die if I've got my circular dies. Just a little neater. But we're gonna go on with our.
Lovely. Now, just as Mary's cutting out that circle, we've got lovely Emily Fox in the studio to tell us about what's coming when we finish. What you got?
Thank you very much. Really amazing opportunity. Starting our version of tourmaline in the world. It's a blue teal colour collection with pieces, but then the whole hour of really celebrating a gemstone that grows in a crystal that looks to collect, and then great big whoppers at industry beating price. There.
Oh, how I love the way that everything's tied in the box that we've just seen. It's definitely worth collector. Our experts know so much about those. Talk about little gems. What are you up to?
So we have popped that apple, and I've put the yellow on the inside. And so we're going to go and middle. He's super cute. His little T-Rex arm. I'm so cute. Let's pop him in the middle, and I'm going to think that you're totally awesome. And no, you're. So I'm going to pop that one.
Oh my goodness. Seconds left on the show, so we will shortly. As we say goodbye, I'll give you an update because in grey, the stock has. So that's not stock that was allocated for this show. The caboodle stock that's supposed to last So lots of you will check your baskets because obviously the deals are... And when you see cards like that have been created effectively, oh, that's
so cute, isn't it? I love the yellow on the inside as well. It's super.
Anne-Marie, thank you so much.
Thank
when
you.
are you back again?
Back on the 4th of April.
We will see you when you are back again. And you guys, I'm seeing the board because obviously this is often will make your decisions and check those baskets. Please continue to do so. When back on Thursday, we will have some up. She gets the call to say there's nothing left, but please, and obviously she will be here. Well, if you're thinking about getting hold of your Goodie, one that you're going for, and that split pay, just do it. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye for now.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand. Today,